Order for me makwaba adeba Adom TV. What to say? We in Cranshan Sembre. Na me am tijwa mu amede made on cha me edi am yeso ani ni tekotego. Mi shano na mame ta atu nyu mi kire me. Amento nkire wa na paye. Mi di masem betu nanim. Mi di mamani unu na so beba nanim. Na ma se what is anyu no da. Se mam ye friend Pastor Abraham was there. O se ordinasem betu awrade anim. Na me de mekoto se nyina be mawrade ana pay for asem nyina mawrade. Ni ekoso no a de ankoyie ni ene nyina no fato awrade anim. Ekoso e wo factory of life. Abrabo aye boy ni e be nyina so na yadwene. A better life starts when you become conscious of your thoughts and decide to change them. A better life, a good life, a wealthy life, a successful life, a life that is rewarding starts when you become conscious of your thoughts and decide to change them. Onipa bia wa brabo be ko ye na di mu a didi kan sa ye ne se ya se wosusu adwena wodwena wosusu fato nsam adwene be na ma adwene anapai adwene be na ekoso ma adwene mu awia we e de na ma adwene ho na adwene soso. You need to examine the content of your thoughts. And then you weed out thoughts that limit you. And so, to catch on say, I didn't be a back come yashe. I didn't be a my brabo, ISM, ya begroni. Every thought that will not give me confidence, I will never allow it to take control over my life. We must say, we see so no, ya chira on your maybe, ya can be, abe hunu, otherwise, and that's how you are thinking the way you are thinking. All of us, our thoughts are manufactured from our subconscious mind because of what we went through and what we've seen so far. Adwene bia badwene no etiwadwe mu dada o. Adwene bia be pie bia no e wadwe mu dada. Na mom eba se eba no conscious mind a som. Na bi say say adwene a me badwene ni susan so ne sen. Adwene a me dwene edne, but if you have the patience and the calmness to examine your thoughts, you'd examine your life. You can always produce the life you want. When they say, "What drive? No be a crosso." What do you want? So me crossing be, hey, chain. Me crossing na dey na menya. Me crossing na say me because ba dey na beba. Amen to me bo no fa na say be ni musuo nko. What dwene, what makwan, what ye nia wa po ayo. Now the cross one hey no so crossing me. One sa wa dwene mu anye. Na wa crossing asem aba. Ya na ya bra bo nsunsun so de enya nyina no. Ne nyina so any sa automatic wheel na e dey adwene proximity so hu me ko. Wonya kai, wo yi onipa. Wonya kai, wo yi onipa. Enti adwene ba tobo. Entoboase ye kasa ntoboase a. Entoboase ne sa wo tobo asa wadwene mu aye de sefata. Sempo se wo sa wadwene mu na wo bre adwene abadwene obetimi afre ni teku na afro obi. Na wasesa adwene awodwene for the thought replacement or change your thoughts. Make out your conclusion be and also renew your mind to transform your life. Renew your mind. So sakra wadwene mu a wabrabo mu sesa. Obi ebi yenko yebi etusa yenko tusa obi ekọ dabi. Renew your mind. Sit back and think twice. What am I going to do with this thing? Sadia to me then I may have found. Kwambe so na meye namanya anu aduro. Empo emwa ben na mepe, hwehunu ben na mehwe afri mu, nyansa ben na mefa, ne anamontuo ben na mefa. Think twice. Think about what you are thinking about and you change your emotions. So which you be na wadwe so nipa we se be onsem fata. We dey onye mama, we say na o kasa acha ho a na ma beti so we dey onsem fata me chen no. Sa abeti na o ma so no efiri adwene a wodwene fa nipa no e na hye obi so aka say we dey oye honorable na wabutu honorable enye sa ko brase na wo ne mo adwene a wodwene fa honorable ho no e na honorable yo enti no adwene a badwene bia no etemi kenya o etemi pegya o sabi wo hia ba wa kwa mu na afre no wo a ehu beka e na hwe abani dina ka say we dey aba obebo atra aba no wadwene ena di ehunu ebre wo wadwene ena di ye di ebre wo odasani onyame ma wadwene wonkwa na ma wadwene wamfa wadwene ankɔhye obi tim enti obi ya wade a memo abrabɔ nkɔhye remote control hye obi nsa wamia sere no wasere wamia su no wasu wamia kɔ dabi wona wadwene kura wo wadwene eni obi tim enti ya na wasusu wadwene ekere wadwene ama wadwene akenya wo aye ne sefata. Your mind is not in anybody's head. You are the sole owner of your thoughts. Therefore, you have to decide how you want to feel at every moment of your life. So become aware of your thoughts. Understand what you are thinking about and reason about what you are thinking about. Susunya wodwene ho. Nothing ya wodwene ho ase. Once you do that, you then become aware of your emotions. Na afi watin kan so abeda wonsem, adwena medwene be kenya abufuo, adwena medwene be kenya yawdie, adwena medwene be kenya awerɛho. So when you say capture the emotions. Atinka we de enye mame. Abufuo atinka, awerɛho atinka, abonfi atinka de emmoa me. Then you take control and replace your thoughts. Yese menye enso meye. Yese me honye fa enso me hwa Nyankopɔn na ebo me me dimu me sefata. Yese me de bi nko school ntimi nya hwe ye boa sebe minimo bi onko school ayi se me pesu ehunu na me pensa na adwuma papa na me sua me so meye ye ka kire wo bia no can the opposite. Yese me etiawa me ntimi nya we ye boa se me training na me practice a metimi ayo. Yese me atintin de do me ntimi nkoto ye boa se me exercise da bia metimi akoto adie bia ewo wiase obi aye bi da no wo so betimi ayo ni nyina so ene adwene a wodwene awarepa asetena pa adwuma pa yedie ekurao na wadwene proso apomodne enkanko ninkunimdi ekurao wadwene proso eni babia enya de wo sika ene mo aye yi na me hu sikani a wadi miada ene ye de wagidini ena wodi na chi a obeyi uye die ekura wadwene wade mu asumdwe it is here apomodne edaha wa brabo nsunsanso afuo wi ayefa na wadwene emu na wo ne abedo atwitwa no ne abedua wo mu no ena abetwa wadwene ayese garden se awo wo mu ensoye wo mu a ene dey tutu nsoye a wo wadwene proso ne kum awo a egum nyinara ne dua rose ne dua sabe bayire na abetwa bayire adwene bia abesusu anopawia na nwumre no eta abemma. You attract what you think consistently. Think positively. Think healthy thoughts and think good thoughts. Think thoughts that will inspire you. Think thoughts of wisdom and think thoughts that will create greatness in you. Never look down upon yourself. Don't give up yet. You have more good days ahead of you than the days that are gone. Emre that we name na doso. Empaba ensuro Kenya wadwene na wo Kenya wadwene obenya wo bi obeboa wo. You see, likeness attracts likeness in thinking patterns. Ya na wo Kenya wadwene asempabo na kan adwen papa na kan sempa obetwi obi a otise wo aben wo na mpo benya boafo mpo obetwetwe di ampo no no odwadwen pa no menua ana meja wo moma ya nsusu adwen ayadwene na enyu adwen pa na nkenya tenkapa na nkenya subampa wate mamena enokase ona eme cameraman na mena Frank ase ona eme sound na mena MCR fo ase mena floor manager ase na mena lighting na feminko production room na mena Randolph ena eja Webek ampedu ase wo a onya amrehwe me soso no enhira enya wodia midiam jeso eye ni tekotego ana meja wo oni onyame entira.
Yabawachemu akwa babiem do Badwam TV Badwam so yada niya sing kranshan sama jwada no pay wode asase anopen samwasie na brason sa wotibie sa Adom TV Badwam kase ne etodwa omu bi ya wo beti ne nra eja hwenhwen bi ma ne mu so wo circle tiptoe lane ene nyapade de mobile phones o wona na wie kura ye de mu nsam ne nkyeremu ebebro na yakọ brokum akọhwe nkwanhie asia manipa baako afrim amamiensa nso pra no emu eden eno ene sembi ena no pay medebro Adom TV Badwam kase Facebook/Adom TV kase no ho Go TV channel 119 DSTV channel ye 280 midin de afia amankwa tamaklo afia ne de mutie seden nsam ne nkyeremu ankasa etie Edwadifo ne chichupa ne wo mo eton mobile phones ne eho akade e won kroma circle de enu asewani ensa okakire edwadwo ya won mo etwa ne nyina ne se ja eto soto no e ba kum wi akire na fe etrem ekọ afoforo die mo de ekọ so ho Adom TV kase eto so
One may difference ja e circle tiptoe lane etredia wo musika podu a woni hye adwuma ne modie ne nyina ahyedworobe oni Adom kase dinkomo na nsem bi odeto Adom kase enem no eni
they sell accessories and the shop was closed. Today is Sunday, so most of the workers are not in, so the shop was closed. Okay, so as the fire starts, there is one girl. The mom shop is over here, so the girl coming inform us that this is what was happening. So we rush. Immediately she told her, we rushed to the fire service, informing them that this is what is happening. Okay, the fire service. I went there with my brother, and they told us that there is no car available then.
There's no
okay.
Car.
No, they said there was no car. They said there was no car. They said the car went to somewhere else because there was a fire outbreak somewhere else also. So they went there with the car.
Amiti ha na ye hu say store away ba particular one bi wo ha say na smoke film wo it ye hu smoke no na ye start ye dey so high show what I say it boys no one no rush by o mo buy no mo ntimi mbie today. So there's one weather here weather no be bubu first no be cut some of the wires still la na enye ye into obe or the machines ni betwitwa gates ni down no I try na be na ade no na aya dueche smoke neighbor you can't stand it untimi njina
ne krakra no dum judgment iko no assistant divisional officer ekasamafo Alex Nate echiremu dinti a wo mo echeye
okay eja ne chance ewie ya na eja ne chance no na me no ka say ya eja echi eja ba ko so hye circle kotobabi abavana na yedin na de ha adwin kakra ne say because of abelenkefo a eji so omukọ sa circle no kotobabi no omuso omukọ fire wo La Paz intina is a circle foi ena besin ko fire na ewo abavana no nti omutu omunan a omu dum eja wo abavana no ena hanom so ehye intina ehun say eji se frɛ ye nkrofo na omo makola you know is a friend nkrofo na omu free makola na omo ba intina de bia no ya ka che nkrofo se mu fa sobo embo mu MMDCs no say mu hia fire stations.
Enipa ba konso de abeto dwasa wato anananom ansi adomienu miensan supra no modern ni nyina ye private car bi odi America tentapa de akotwa fa pragiafo so e wo brekum
ano jani dam ne say pese brekum ano amanfo hu say boys na yo tam ye nyina ye hia sika o obi anu a o hia sika ba ya ntoboase ba ya hu say enu ankoto bi no ma kana o mo fa so pesika no amanfo mo ja na o mo de pesika na enye so o manyo mo sika de no o mu dia omonfo omo maame no papa no mu nua eni be ka ne de na setokuro ha ne apia ba atire se wate ase ne de be si kwan no no mo twa ajatum nti ese no e pese weni ye asuade e obregum ha e ade atasi se wate ase nti weni ye asuade a boys ne bia de betu no ofo
enu achi ena na kwame ya wono so ne container ehyen yi ese no ekire se sankwanhye etasi pa esanse speed drums eni wonti na sese wo mu eye bia wo de bete America ahye ahodo no ekono eso
o aso dem a ana obi tu yankra se obi di ka bebo ye container num ama ye no mani nyina asai ampa me dimri ka ba na e no kre se mo asa na mo hwa e wo ho no container no abubu ni nyina asai enoma e wo mu no se sia na yesesa afiri mu ya wo da bia anye kra no kraga ne timi bo dipa e wo ha timi giri se no ntina ma omo aye omo adwun se ombe speed ramp no amaye ya wo da bia se uyo obi na wo pese cross kwan no a enye enafam e wo ha emaye
Adom kase amane boni Dominic Donyina ebo anan ekọ Holy Family Hospital na ho ene wokokote se enipa nan ene wode wo mokwaso ye ho no mu abaako ahwere ne nkwa na nso de abaako da ne emu oden ya mienu die adokotafo etimi ahwe wo mu awie
Abemu adu emienu ani din de David Chito ensuo fra no afa no de no ekọ na ne nyane se wo makọ ho kwa kobu nsuo nti obi nhunu de ekosi ye emensuo atwe baako de kro ya Adom TV etwaso
ye nyina sorry ekwa sorry me fra sorry drufia na me nya call free Jakrai number 3 the suburb of Yeji na asem ne se esi akoda baako adrone wo voter lake no ti quickly no me dwane eba community no in fact mama fa sa kwanya so na me enda community na se ye Jakrai number 3 for ba sa community nyina hia ye ama quickly no wo mo form search team say ehwehwe body no e won nsuo no ti omudi wo mu sen net yi e casti ye nyame adum yatimi ayi body no afre nsuo no sesi a e ba ne sa na some member of the area no ye was steps a ye follow ba ku ni se ubama a police for aswati se ne e koso ni ne tosu mienu ubama nananom nso aswati ni ti ana sana assembly member no matu sa anamo no yama nananom aswati yama police for aswati meni wo kasa sesi yi police for aba bedro a wo mu ba abeye wo mu hwehwenu
wo man pa se anopa yi wo ba 9:30 to 10 ye nyante ye sa koda bia kan so mu wo ye nsia no hwehwia na ye fie di mreka ba ye ba ye no na mu boy amane se akoda no wo mu ye nipa mensa na wo ba nsia no so ba be sanso wo ba be sanso no na boy bi wo ye hon na wo di kro ba se wo ba be sa bubwa ari akonso so na wo ma hwi ato no kro no mu nti wo mu hwi to kro no mu no na wo mu ye se wo ba yi wo mu abonte no na wo mu mienu no ahwi ato nso no nti wo mu foso yi nipa mienu na ba ko no akamu
Mayenko ningo prampra mensini no emu kra ede anwem wo nkramantam yimu no adehye ye wo ho ba bi ombeda ye den fi se ensuo to ye ede wa bro ni nyina ne se adehye no mu bi eho no mo etu anwea e wo ho ntin so kakra to ye ya na yiri akose nyapade Adom TV etwaso
last week we have meetings with the contractors, the sun-winning contractors. We have meetings with them. So as this also happened, I think Monday or Tuesday, we will call them, see what to do.
So is it as a result of the sun winning?
It's a part. I can't say all is sun winning, but it's part. This one is natural. It's natural disaster.
And what your mouth will be assessed when you to aka won samu enso ni Adom kase etwetwe enkomo.
The sun winning is one major factor that is contributing to this flood issue. And then I call on all traditional council, all the chiefs, especially the traditional council leaders, to come and then hold a very serious meeting and put measures into place that will guide the activity of the contractors.
Franka Tuni dema NDC amanyoko John Dramani Mahamenra one party manibi eko asode Ringway Gospel Center Assemblies of God kwada nyame ase abato mpesua hodo ni nyina wotimi bo aproko ho wi akire nkunimdie aye ne dia so wonto Franka ma NDC ode ho aseda ekoma Awurade Adom TV etwaso.
In the good book he says, my thoughts are not your thoughts and your ways are not my ways. And so sometimes it's difficult to understand his ways and his thoughts. Because in 2016, we thought we had done a fairly good job in terms of uplifting this country. But we lost the election, and that is the occasion Reverend Wengam was referring to when we came to give thanks and we were all dancing praise and worship, and Kweje danced more than everybody else, and it was misunderstood to mean that they said this is a pastor who's very happy that Mahama lost the election. They don't know that Kweje is more than family to me, and it was his way of giving thanks to God for protecting and preserving us and for whatever he had done for us.
Ekuafo ni tichi one more year tomatoes awo Pataban na Asante Achim North. Mensi no emu enene wo mu sun fi se no ba ende nyame adom asodo so ne so atofo no wai kwan nye nti akakwaye ni mu e wo mo haw oni Adom TV kase edi nkomoyi
kwan nye ayi atofo ni ntimi ma meto ene ma ne han sesi ene ma aba bebre ebo a wasom de mayen san se kwan ni nti ebo no ye nya ne sa se aban se o mebo no meto e kwan so kakra mayen na kan na tima beto ya to de na mayen
wo kwan ya wo de nyema no fa so aba enye na otoni ba na ensu beto a na koye bia wo ho ye ni se e kwan ya ha akobadie
yese ya kwan ya ye de koye mfumu no no kuro ni enye empepi no adaba fo na kwa so be fa nema na aye how pan unique se amaye
yesro mo a mo mewe ya kwan maye no mo nyama ni nsu ntimi fa ne ma no empie free bush emle fi
ya besre no ase anu no ma wa hapa to si free ha no the kwan na fashion no na mien ku ni the kwan de enye kura
Enuachi, National Chairman, Emma Tomato Transporters and Sellers Association, Paul Kwabna Mensa, and Sukade to us to say.
Transporters and the complaining, and I'm sure Elko Farm Gate, walk of tomatoes. And the one message said this is a summary, and so Enviananka, Umunsis, Aquino, and Famao.
Nikrakrano, Municipal Director of Heke Jumaneso, was Santia Chim North, at Tapepra, as to the same say any chato.
I'm permanent and I'm questioned about a first time by Henry. Some who can no numbers said in 2 super free high a conquer new Masapan, like 90 say. They said I can hear the any one more day. The moment they can't have some meetings and then baby I been out when you be a man penny for a swat. As a woman to me, I say, she wish him crack, what might be an me bar, and penny for 2 son, I'm on their work for.
Mainya no so na Adom TV Badwam Kasia no pay na hana bema kwan na yedini nyina sie media fia amankwa atamaklo no nsia aboapa ho brana so so sorry wakana wo adwuma weekend na abawieye so refia shorentam na traffic bia anchew de do so no do bonkrata no wa online stories no so aye krado kwasinsia so ejina na so na team ni bi so akwakodi yese chekumawu efisa china nyame ya dom no de cheye dia by election ekoso ho nti wonim de o election headquarters yetumi eye nti yedi kan kra bo yesesen wo ho nti ene no obehunu no show no fano ano yedi be free ho no china yasa ato aso e wo ho sa de pa bi chi nti yegina ha de akwatime mu akwaba
mejo Sofia
incoming na bibia boko
boko de
o nyame
no so afade ade kwa aso ne nnafom kra
hu
obi na twi ma adwen
obi hu ano no
no send a picture na mse ma me ko hwe ne se sa wo de bi a hihye wa fa ko ya. Yes, oh, if you have oh, Jemreda.
Aje, oh, that's an ending.
Oh, a jabane muso bad. We are in the but.
You be your ma say radiant when you
yes. Now, I'm not to be nation fit.
Dr. Opuni.
Oh, okay.
From our cocoa board.
So Dr. Stephen Opuni. Eh, need to be a doctor, sir. Man, one year. And I be my attention also more.
Sir. Said you pay who do back or I but it's about Dr. Stephen Opuni. We need passage. Say me share no, I share no. Yamishano, Papa, no baby obiano. Yes, Yano. Send one a flag bearer NDC.
Okay.
Don't draw money, Mahamo, but sorry, bedasi. 10 years. Woman abaho
okay
woman will be open and will be on matter bi abaho
there's a dream say they also oba
it's all ba
na me hwe NDC for a deployment of my for media afi wo say akoye mpanifo tetina na afi no say Say I've heard about for the
many abre pa anti no mbai aso so ye fine ye can for Thanksgiving ho yes o da nyame ase akwasi no so wa da nyame ase
yes
na de ye so for reverend tete kan ye ne se ompabo mienu ye hye say to ba kudin grace na to ba kudin obi refi either favor or baby enti wo do na hyemu a ona ni mienu hyemu no na se ye sa adwuma no adiama aseda de e ma ne mpawanum because na nya guarantee say na wo sorry enti sa wo sorry a Erade ni favor ni grace ni na cause oh yes second bi oye bi from fear kwasi baha anadwo na no wada hate se owufo no kwasi wunim de na ekoso ebi omatumfo di wo mu nsem hunu ni ade na abasa kese bi da so
ehwe ne ma
nti mi hunu de ade ache na o se onni bibi a obde bede erade ase
kasa erade be da ase me home
share
erade me da ase kura se me home
se build da ho anka betimi atua
ye di the oxygen bi esu bi so home so credit ye the oxygen assess ni so
eno kura no obre eno kura watue wato na se erade du ya cho kwa na o se ade a cho huntime na na se
ye kanfo ahwa ho emu obi fo se bi woda yarsabia but ye kase ni nyame di aba bedu ni ye ni so ye fe wona se bi eyare ni ye nche wo mo
debi
na so bi oyare wa yare paso hospital bi obi wo se fie na so wo nyame ma na yare sa tumi no ento so na na o se me mantampia ni mu eni yare sa sa mantampia no twitwa enyi yei emfri yare owuo kwanhia nim guasie ebie mu efie na
adwuma wo ho
na we the delegate mani boss so amakai asem na no na me no ma hineka afi de nkan etum dodo nkan esum na doso
street light ni nyina ewu
street light ni adwuma
na ehu adwuma akora me na ya na me busa me hu no obi a ye wadwuma yetua wo ka
anya adwuma
enti se fine daytime na wunhu a wadwuma no so ya na adwena wo so wunhu no anwumre no wafafa towns no district no assemblies e wo so obi a ye na adwuma esum ne doso
delegate ye dem ase se kan so motu ho na mo na wa kwahwe esampa 7 ne ye ka wa na nya bosimu ka omso ko omso bako di adanse sa asma ne ye ka na Adom TV so no enye se ne ye ka obi wasem keke but the suma bankran street light ne dudum
ane traffic light and
so traffic light is and is a bobroja
no de bob no board din ana say se wo dwen ho a wonti ase na kwasi ye ka we nyina nso so ebi mo nso ye mambofo kire say street light ni etwitwa
cables
se me dwen ho a me
tema moto we die na kwabra ni gina so na dwe suom
your operation mo den enu na me bisa me ho say na radi de na o ma yen ye sa dwene sa no ye be gu baby a se ye nyina the same thing okwa African country said there ye settlement ye the sanity okwa brofon bibia ye kama enti me ya mbusa sa na nkruma ne mpanifo yi so mo ye temawe no ma bra na ense ge ye hihye o man no se ye hihye edan na ban wagire nyina no wasi eno ma yi mu obi won sase ni fie be 1000 and coins
yes
nanso me nua be mo gina he kapre
ubede da current
anya rent na just oni asase mpo enti sanka ban ni sisi de maye ya wudu 18 years bibia ya adwuma wo nsa wo betimi a dan e bia self contained bi na utimu
ka bibia na wo ko
sa
chimbe ho bi na ko two bedroom apartment
na we di nyina ye tuo bo so dan gugu ba bi edipa krantim mi wa ye te obi nya ba bi kran fa ni tinto
and then can they rented in dollars
tensa wo dwen ho a wonti ase e boarding den encha na afia ba
yes
no wa tum bia won fa cement bi meka ho wonye painting bia wonye hwi wo fia wo akra na wo ye renovation ye wa de enso bewie no wa tum wo ne hwan
ma rent one bedroom apartment $800 about 8,000 Ghana cedis a month
na katu ya he
ade
nti
come ye npa bone for me
yeah too much yeah to say entu akwasi so wanye careful esikafon bako so ya esikafon na ye gire chire ho sa because one no dan be 3 na dan 3 e bia wo de ama rental imagine every year bia ni sikasem $1,500 penny for mo keka ne emmo affordable ya din de so anya affordable nti da be na be affordable ama ye nuanom nkuma ya fe no mo be wo so ebetumi atimi alleviate yes remo economy ne niema bebre ama emrantia na so aye hye na ma no so yetu ato onya bete e man de bia meka se obi kura bedumfo bi be che obi kakra na be ma no ho na eche no e na be ma no ho na eche no mini me penny mu bi pa wo say o say e mema accountant de won fa bi da because be ma na warrants was a won pena oba no be fa bi kura oba de enye kese na be mai wo hwefi ahwe ne girlfriend so unti demand no was so nti ode no be sha hope adwuma na gu oh unti eno no you obi ni dimboni a wakoja no ho na say afra obia enye obia na tesa so unti mama ne mamunye yie na obia nye okay adwombone no nko a ene ye de etimoemu nti
ezi as a delegate aka enkan ya yesum eno ho asem President Adom Dankwa Akufo-Addo Sufoni was say I will hand over power to NPP. Nana Adom Dankwa Akufo-Addo. 6 killed in gory accident. Ghana Health Service lifts COVID-19 restrictions. Prestia Sankofa Gold is back. Daily Guide. The Daily Statesman. Rally behind Yao Anim for victory. President urges Kumawu people. I'll revive fortunes in UP tradition. Dr. Afriye Akoto. Midwife calls for more attention on maternal mortality. Anin Yebua prays for exceptional work. ECOWAS. Ghana calls for an end to illegal transfer of wealth. Daily Statesman. Also, Edie Enonom. The new crusading guide. Government targets food security with 5-year plan. Comes to the picture of Minister for Food and Agriculture. Rice production, let's adopt the Nigerian experience. Just pon. And so they can't say ye. Takwa Insuem MP donates 300 sewing machines to constituent. Pram kingmakers ready to furnish RegSec with documents to nail impersonators. Goons vandalize airport property. Property gaunt, Lands Commission accused. Assembly demolishes structures on waterways at Ofanko runabout to pave way for flooding. New Crusading Guide. And on you know, I na trend man 63 where defile a yen radum kasi omokai. I'm sakran wo bear say 8 years. Na 63. I want nana cancel. Papa, nana, me crow ya menana. Any day now cry and watch it. Who defile and dear summer 63 against 8. Obi akokra. Hey. Next would you want Bonia ye dear woman went pouty when I jadia can rather and consider. Or none no more. And who nana would just when you know away. Who may be near young mentor. I drink a year. I drink a year, Juma pa, no way any pabonini. 63. Se ko already a mentor. Obi asem ne ho sorry a. Onim se yemfa ntwam pam. Onim se yemfa ntwam pam. Akra keto a. 8 years akra na asa ko hwe na adwem. 63 years. Mo so mo ye bidi. Ti ade na to mu 10 years. 10 years. Da wo kan ka munya no nto wa because pie ba kra. Sa nipa we adwem boni wo dichim. Ti am asem adomonline.com na Black Sharif yeah artist of the year. And yes wa ko se mo New York ko kra. Yes. But they ended them sa ko semu ho a sisi we wo mo a rap ya mente they ended sa but incredibly me rap say mo ya ade o kwesi besia me pension enti ensam foforo mu 19 years ni yeji say afa no wo manya court mani age pa mani age kase no mu sia de bra mo obrekum yes I say ayi private car bi dimi kasa saponko a sabi Tua fani pragiano so nipa ba ko afrim nyansan so pra no emu edi ti ho asem nkroma circle so na nu awia anopa awia mu ho enu so ja to phone shop manya agro na nu ahwe news no a kofo ni abredum jan na kofo so taxi no operation edi na me ka se nipa na nka ehwehwe ade wo fom so omu nyina kra de omo ahoodin gu eja ne dum so a kietimi dum no akwasi am fancy here before I ba be here eja Mr. Semia Kasem Kroma Santemampo, St. Monica's Senior High School. Oh, adia sama. Se school ni baako yesu okope eziat ya mfa ma no na akra ne yare akra na fama wu. Yes, adi. Ne yetete eno no. Ye besre school mpanifo se yenhwehwe asem no. Na ba bia no kra ne da no ye mfa ento ne ye de yetete eno no. say school ni ba so pe exiat ne se yemfa ma no na school for nam saa me yare me pese me ko fie no ho agi exiat ko fie basa ye hwehwem ye fa ba bia no credit da no ento efia
etiem fancy ha gudie mu nsam oba mamboatman so ewo ho asemidi
TV so Adom TV so bedwendwumadi eso dia wo kansi hu sempa esa kena no pan suja medindi Enoch Kwesi Walanyo Wallace agudie catch back up the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports the Alrich na Wallace the nation's presenter and mesin kunyana me kono kwanten kodin sama odo esa kena no pan so e wo Ghana agudie 18th century yen se bere krebe kwa homa no so na yene Patrick Osage my countryman Sungu etimi awie ntempa so ye Sungu stake na yene common abro she no so mam say 1xbet have always told you that betting there is better than saka o twene before din before twene kuma bia wodi ne kuma sa no manum ka kire busuafo na fofo yere o mawfase fo na mukunu mu ene ompnafo nyina say 1xbet na my boys enye mo financial freedom mo de hujima ebetimi aboa Jeffers mixture dresita hweba kwa no so infections netete gonorrhea syphilis candidiasis white fever na so dipo a adre so betimi abo modern da ko herbal shops and pharmaceutical shops ne wa onsa betimi aka Jeffers wato adre bi na aboa emaniama etiatutu ediama na afin so kwa no Sedimo gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel ye can do ba ko tutu ya wase a modern da so onsa betimi aka Sedimo gel and roll on kwa shaman me market enye na anafodo ni cheteman so a onsa betimi aka madama woman na teacher abo mena no penso ye de agokensi nsempa en saka so 8 jaw enti yen sebre ebitu fa na afie de 8 century na ye ne Patrick Osage my countryman Sungu etia hwetwen ko na afie ko ma wodo 8 ppm no ye timi abesebese un kakra ntimi so ba bia wo bia na pomodin ada so be ka kire busuafo na matwen aben eye motive no na afie ntempa so no ye de Sungu stick enso etimi abremu na afie wo hu sene nema esi elko hello Sungu.
Yeah, Professor Amidasi, more fire, fantastic. Mijinem weekend no so na fantastic. Bibia ejinem kwen Biaso City. Omo hweye because enyadia omo treble no omo pen omo sabede ebeka with Manchester there. FA Cup no Manchester for beat me I dey afire womo. And after the Champions League no Inter beat me a surprise womo. More fire. Songo stake life. I war a year Belgium ago 10 years. More fire me share Ghana di wo fi asem Ghana yes sports and ne o share ye footballer asay ye football in Kuyi under 17 tournament and this is here AFCON Senegal for Nigeria Ghana yankobi kura yankobi under 20 tournament World Cup under 20 ashasi Ghana yenkan kura Ghana yen kan under 20 yan qualified local blasters echo Algeria Korea Sasuna Black Queens into me and qualify for AFCON ebabaso maidens under 17 ma 2 continuous tournament Ghana yin Kobe because of age cheating ye so-called football people age cheating ama ya bandi Ghana ye said to ya 100k that is $100,000 or mining it you tax PS money. Abra so-called football people. I am mess. Etimi ama ye under 17 ma maidens ya bandi 2 years or minus said to ya sika. We sports minister Etimi Mbusa so-called football people adding to a basa. Your football I say your local league. I have basa over local league. Koswa no attention. Sika say no womb. Sponsorship no anywhere. After so odi over local league ekoswa show officiating. Next matches ya akabe 4. Ya bomu ebi amana kabe 3 matches. Anko 4 kika ena football as they are fixing matches. No interest in local league supporters in Coast Stadium. Bad officiating ekoso. Local league no ewo talent but attention anywhere nim so-called football people to me must come and ma attention ma ye nya talent in more the various national teams anything the national teams in there blasters this can do na call on your call AFCON or Cameroon ye way any pam coach ye say 2 years ka yes aba World Cup Qatar ye qualify any ye Korea and ye say chase kedi ye bi 13 billion old Ghana cedi a call a management committee member. Our mobile waji 100k. Say or your blasters committee member. Meanwhile, you call World Cup yari. It was just no way na no bit baby say. every president enko on the post. Mobia nini si akaina ono ko anyina ono yemsan to abama no re-elected. Yensan re-elected no as every president for the past 3-4 years. Ball awaye wukrumha. Ayen se local league yenye national teams ni nyina susu gu tournament course yenkobi ya bandi nyina wo ma. We the catch me say every president will go on the post. Onya presidency no post nkwan what teach the man friends and family and friends. Yes, post obi obetuma ya adwuma no man post ni bi. Obi obetuma ebi ni to say plan say director ni say an assistant. What you say team blasters ni obi ohwe ni team wo Dreams FC or ni team manager all over the national teams. Ni team Dreams FC go for be obiawo position were all over the national teams. Football no acquire personal to them and omu dey AD ahuska and as omu enya home faso but rather say Ghana hana local league local football say emma national teams are yentimi performing qualify no every tournament no and no see a any pe obia or footballer heart or yeah juma no be didi but all minutes can answer obeye juma na ma football na ye ansa na faso no ba sika ne ba wodidi obia no wa oye juma wondidi but people are looking to enrich themselves first or mo person mo rich what you say o munye ska o football ni man san o ma hwese football ni be yamiwa Ghana football susu it is a elections the beba near beto aba foforo. You can't tell me say every president no call on the post because over the record are bad. Over the record are bad. Blasters are real tournament be or coin. Local blasters every ladies and Maya Bandi under 20 World Cup of course currently in town. Under 17 ya tournament in every AFCON Ghana ya Nkobi Senegal Nigeria. Black Queens omun qualify for AFCON because AFCON beba and yadia ya qualify. So where your football no hefa your football grassroots was here near to me a year FIFA discovered for supporter yet to me every year then people are enriching themselves with there. We need people young go for more football at heart to make sure so become football no more to me jinami atu almost about no my year juma football na sorry na football no a from kra. After said football call normalization, now can we feel ya two abavia, umbetmenya, nyameso akumapa, no more dia football ni, but rather family and friends, ya my family and friends, positions in Goa, ena yafa football no, ena current FA president, ye nyan no call on the post because football no, because on us, he say ukutema oye no pebi oma wani jinti. But Ghana for ye ninye, Ghana for your football they say. Into the current FA president can't go on the post. Shana mam penny amana go on the post say kwako jinaso ono kwa ball holes na wotutu na anu yano and no chese we football ball holes no ombobu hu akonta even blasters kra omodo call World Cup before World Cup friendly matches Brazil di omobo nyina and hu akonta bu nyina also me transparent ni nyina timi eba but apart from that your national teams in egu. Apart from that, your local football, bad officiating, supporters in Copark, you good teams, no matter Confederations Cup, Champions League, Africa, Kwako Bomo, Modern, women, players, they are blasters. So, a dear thing, say, yes, so every president will say, or no going in on the post. Nianton is what be more to us near your football. There be your football, the ocean record, part yeah, for the past 3-4 years. Also, people flow, Ebeji, also you go to the out. Any question on the current FA president, so we share manko, obejai, say won't mean because why football not say a good or your football to on a personal interest in Kwan and the family. What you say on your football in Magana, football in Guru Konen, Bessie, current under 20 grassroots World Cup of course Ghana and Town. Ya born the 17 AFCON tournament we Ghana, Yankobi, Senegal, J. Enti mamum penny say FA president no be call no post and ko shema ka me say and ko so jai dwuma no eto na enkofo fofo gina na yeto mu so aba say wo mumbe di football so no mo so metumi apagya football no na football no dey asay kura 1 p.m. Awie mun share me wo fire for fire na me yento fire. So this is Songo Stake live Badwam agokansie Adom TV. There be Mondays, Wednesdays, then also Fridays. Obishia me 6:30 say ya. Next media agokansie agudi musem Songo Stake. Me take any say current FA president we shame our say football. Mo nyina kura say yento no so ababiem. Ompe baby ntina ne yempenko for they are competent people. They want that chance. And yes, they shouldn't allow him to overcome on the post. Woman contesting, woman to mean voting out. Because your football currently, I say, more fire.
Interesting revelations coming out of Songo Stake. And what is Patrick Osage, my countryman Songo Eddie Brand. But quickly, Shannon say EPL matches ni bit out of Man City for Chelsea Tremekaba, Comment Nottingham Forest for and so Intines and EPL or EPL Nimuno and Yadunsus and so 8% Jano Comono Edos, but Midubi and Madawas Nama Chelpish and Swam say Sedimo gel and your ultimate pain relieving gel almost between from 020219 129. Now for Sedimo gel and roll on for 1x bet. I've always told you that betting there is better than soccer. We train before didn't before more than that. So the who between a gym now boy Emma also financial freedom. Once etimi aka and upon what Jeffers Mr. I do that she infections I do set me kebia and also between to syphilis candidiasis why fit and also deep was a proper rawa home kama I'm waiting in chinache we more any sponsor some touch the woman and open so yedi I can see un senpai and saka etimi jao within the Enoch kwesi walanyo wala sa we catch back up and jinemo area of course evidence based representation etimi jao I didn't tell anyone you can say if you be the Sony on found court maybe the so the act of being a good guest is to now to say goodbye.
And the oh there be Julie Nyabotar house. Also that need inspiration or anoma to the anoma see ya wabesenko see into the also offer inspiration free on no mum. I say, oh, Julie, I will go gold, I may more than silver. Into no look at massa, too much. Looks OMVSTS, na say, Nigerian actress, Nazano, was one looks Naza was a cohonum. Massa, what's the social why I signed to phone worker was in social where she remember Cassa, a potato, so Casebo, and Cassa, award. Ghana ya ko represent I think it is most often one who head in away. Like yanje she said yanje she na me could yemi baba I post to be our draw my attention to the alcohol with Rosalind Ngisa lady numbers not to know. She's very pretty. Oyaza yehunde when your nomination best actress in TV comedy drama or series na yehunde no we who are there listen about no none is in him so wallable announcements no as I who isn't now so no later no way postings no na a rabano nizin him live announcements no then is in wom where you post on online no na a rabano nizin hayo na ye bi baba ni post also we be send a question mama share your question no first and say abortion then the comment here also there obi be send someone asked this morning after seeing the winners no rebi Sunday ade na AMVCA or Nigeria for one award and not there or African award so Sunday we who Ghana nyi biare wom na hono yemi ba responding ti my sure yemi nezana otro no so also respond simple cry no what you chana in the Ghana had in Lankasa no one nominate Rosalind Ngiza na later no we ni film no we who do biare ye who de nobody amamba kan ho asam you started the bisa questions ma'am I saw a few posts on social media and not all bisa organizers no questions as to why a woman will humiliate a rabano one at one point your name is there another time your name is not there na you bisa was say oh or a mistake how it is sanke you take your organizers no honor ke bia na nke yetum yenya award ma Rosalind Ngiza but ya kan na to ofia ha into no yebi baba ri kira me krom ha dey nya twom hypocrisy. Sanya on show ufia na on show around your house it be when you are Ghana how like o me hwe bibi yo na I me yantu enkomodo na yonko artist of the year reigning artist of the year Black Sheriff ya honkone honom na oyaza mate that was the Palladium Times Square honom no abrente banaka shut hot down ma yensha performances ni bi na baby say Brico hey sister Toba so yelate into the future Grammys award winner last week no me if Grace is stretch home come na show no rebado zan na at the show no I ended no something interesting happened ehwa 54 na oye MC no reach them there says misola oye Nigerian oto nyom orbo war nyom tunyiza ncho no chede if Grace so no war nyom tunyo na papa kasa kakra papa no oye veteran wa bonyum da papa uma yente Remy Sabonsu na yembresi
just a software musician because all the way and one make up and one make up and then find this and you know what true it we be out there best stop on somebody in your judgment there and then find
with so much heaviness, but I dare you to declare that name. I dare you. You are not living here the same way as you came. Anointing. Tap into the anointing. Maybe I told you, maybe I'm so excited.
The better table fraba na emotion mo obenyin na ninyini mo no why fell na ori yenyama obradwena ntase do nti proud father moment even on him Mercy cry very proud of Efe Grace. Efe Grace, more grease to your elbow. Na yen free hono me na yen ko share shatter michi. Short time with an dusty or a weekend hey. On some do. Na one of the conversations I made pede ye zi ne nwa hwe ye michi ni video akwa ye your phone ko to medical do ko che abenta na lepe kakra ke bisa no questions. O man the fans are the we order one wo ho. And andi bisa michi. Na I regret her. Another enu hu efi the mazna ye no ho a wo me nkete michi ai.
If you deal with me carefully.
I really don't, you know. Now, why'd you call it an attack? A man fans, beyond control.
Come on, fans.
One year.
But we are not saying you should have language, you know.
The FF there, and I saw no show he cancel. And Kabema there.
I don't know. So, catch yourself.
Talking, murmuring, and you know.
What's you went to say? Oh, chire. Am I go here? No video, no. There was a flashback of the.
But this issue is delicate. I mean, can't watch them. Baby daddy involved, I understand and know who he is as a person. Character, personality, mindset. Matthias here. You, however, have no right whatsoever. So we'll come about once and it's a delicate matter.
That's what did I say?
You understand? It's deeper than that. A few days ago, I told you, my son got injured badly, both legs. Yeah. So once in a while, my main friend
what to say?
Mama Chio, once in a while, my main friend go
no Michi in your no richer my chroma show, see we to me for show the case to be na buano at any time. Mammy. Obia hotel, Obia hot, and today I won't take here my hand. Meza who's a page mezano, Mizzy Bessie had days in the Yamami Boatima, the front door president for the Brothers and Sisters Association. Maswa the foam. Zoboko Dubiano, Yami Adoma, Wukuda, Bezebebro, Masardo.
Adom FM so na change Edimboko Inshira FM na Jumedia 81 Msino na Pemi New Abetina a year Sechere Kumawi. Ye team anymore din komo na bibia timi akokama mamenka se na ejoada me ni de toso aduonu mienu ye de aseda sonko na ma twedi amponyankopon se ode ne so ache the entire team ya che mu ebi won kran ebi okuma ase na ebi so be pio kumawu ye dwumadie nyina na se na no dayanti asempa ye ofa enua bema ye bibia mrahye bedwane a owo impeso awesu erade tonsa efre no enti na no da na yi ne bibia ko kama na ho akohia se wo yabato hihye mu no ye free bibi se by election ese se baso enti wo behwemu a eno pote ana de yen abepi hanum sei yen timi enko ana enhye adwumadi ase bra yen sere tumi enfri twedi ampo ani kurura ho ti onyame de ye waye na afom de wi kurura nso ono na pamfo nyina meka kurura berema safo doctor Tweneboa Kodua ono nso anopeya manache ono na pamfo ene adehia wono wo eye sechere kumawu ha nyame anim ni enyame nko na mo ha team no yera Welbeck Kofi Ampadu ana AD anim kan na odi akosa beka se nkomoi da pemi ni na eno achi no yetimi abeka mo ho nkran menso meni menua obi ana eye menua CJ ana yedi dwuma no ewa anum se o hwa upie kumawu hanum se a na me anim ni aha ani kan yie pa obi ma me mo akwaba
man mejo so na apom te say
o nyame adom bibia boko
e nyame ase
na mamensa
ene yaba fie
mo amunim na afina kan beka se mamu wakwa baba one of the 43 districts wa Ashanti region sechere kumawu no aha ana mefi yesa ema na ya ma hoho ne se aha ana minua pen oman hene ankasa Dr. Berema Safo Tweneboa Kodua enonkoton so na no da asema de bia de twa enso mu twa mesu mu na me be kora me papa enso ewo hanum se nti is a mixed feeling ma bafie ana mesa be di dwuma so nkokora nti me nuanom nyina so amo hanum se no so no me mamu nyina achi e mamu e kan say da papa ende ma be kam ho ewo hanum se ye twamfo nyini kakra bi di akire mo dia na ene se obedu hanum se ya kane no na ya nchiche mu sa ene ya chiche mu miensa na sa miensa na ya chiche mu no ehu ko hia efri se na edru ba bia ekro no tetrete na sefo no ne nipe wo mu no na se chiche mu nti obehwa ye wo sechere East District.
Okay.
Sechere East District. And ye wo sechere Afram Plains District.
Okay.
Sechere Afram Plains District. And ye wo Kumawu ankasa bia ye we
the habe sechere Kumawu
abeti habe sechere Kumawu o se nyina na sechere East ana nchichemu na baka kaka na abenya miensa Afram Plains ne the account is sechere East no ana yenya sechere Kumawu nti ye wo ha na o ka sechere Kumawu so dia
ini ne yetene se oman hene o wa ha no obehwe sa mpeso am yehwe ni nyina the Afram Plains nyina hwe na se
nti but obia asase so yie pa Kumawu asase ankasa dia so yie pa nti edipa dodo e wa hanum the last time you check here 64,396 64,396
that is for this constituency
Kumawu capital in kroni bi Bodomase Oyoko Banko Dadiase sechere besoro ana asecherewa eno na eformu nkuma na omudom enema na bewi Kumawu edi adanse so akere se ye wo afahye sonko bi kura ye di a eno ye frɛ no Papa Nantwi Festival eno afahye
Papa Nantwi
festival sa afahye no bre baso no March bosome no ana edisa afahye no afahye edimu yi pa na afahye so a adusua kese pa so ewo mpa nti ye twasamfo nyi we nyina kire amo ho ba bia me nua obi ene CJ ya bepi a ede sa nkomo we ebebrew enene kina ewa Adom FM so Adom TV so ana nhyira FM ewo Kumasi so de kanyina ne se aha ekoso ye your election headquarters eti baby ade ne to baby adwumade bi efa abato ekobia no said de mo ne yen edi dwuma emere ti se nyina bepem sa abre ye hye obo pepepe se ade a sa anwumi ebekoso obi kan sa ma ba abakosam kakra wa abato ho hye ni mu a
o man ma menka se me fi Ashanti region ba me first time amaba Kumawu
oba me kurum ni
me ma hada
I see
me ma hada but I just many amanfo din ko no mo kasa se me ba ha ebia a month ago anka mehu say runabout e nyina yem futuro and one thing I was see hu is say ekwan ema kro enim ete
enim te eyefi
because of asphalt o maye wa ha no Kumawu kro enim ate one of the things one person make and say and makasa asem we ko see saying so that say adeɛ baako a Ghana so mayaya adeɛ ne say your development no even though a bit concentrated in the regional capitals no over region there are some big towns omanya omo fair share of development obehwe Kumewu a krono enim tekama
enimate
ehefe
efi hu nsɛm no wɔ fam
adan a ɛwɔ ha utimu say yes district capital mate sɛ enra hospital district hospital and the NDC omo sha ase no enra president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo eba ebitwa homem 85% complete bombe timi a start here at least OPD ne nneoma nkakra no betimi a hyase aye in general you know Kumewu ye kura enim and I'm very impressed. I mean my first time ni ekwan omaye wa run about ayeti so ni ade no timo say eha eye come and I'm really impressed ewo Kumewu the vegetative cover ne so ohwe bipo yi so a greens na ewo ha come I'm hoping say development the ekoso won kan baby ani ebu esidan ho na bi nkonkoba wa ha na ebe maintain vegetative cover no ama inframa ebo ha kra different
inframa no mu da ho boko
emuda ho efinim
okay so that's it yadika catches about to party by election about something edo ban say probably just a tip of the iceberg here walk through the 2020 presidential elections now asani aba the real deal, that is the parliamentary elections now. But the presidential elections now results are interesting for the 2020 Kumewu constituency.
Okay.
Oshe era Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Onya Emma 23,502.
Wow.
Representing 80.69%. 80.69%. The na odine chipa yipano the former president, now flag bearer for the NDC.
Yes.
His Excellency former President John Dramani Mahama. Onya 5,325, representing 18.28%. Anna Era Christian K. Andrews, and also Onya 0.45%. Ivor Green Street, Obama Kakai, Ekradonko, Era Alfred K. Walker, no Kakao. So if you look at
Christian K. Andrews, so that's Sofuchira Abosom. 131
exactly. Also, no. Sabato Odi third. And Nana Nipa Breaker say, hey, what a surprise from nowhere. What's me about
Baba, what's interesting? Omanani says, I will share two leading candidates. Nana Akufo-Addo and John Mahama. All the other candidates, Omunya are less than 200 votes each.
Exactly.
But for a constituency, it was 64,000 votes.
Exactly.
We have a long way to go in terms of building a third force and answer all the other political parties apart from the NDC and the NPP.
So between the two, Krano, we'll go back to 1996, between the MPP and the NDC. MPP 61%, NDC as in 1996.
Okay.
38.1%. So in 2000, Okwa NPP 72.3%.
Okay.
NDC 25.2%. In 2004, MPP 74.9%, NDC 23.4%. 2008, MPP 82.8%, NDC 16.1%.
Okay.
In 2012, NPP 78.6%, and then NDC 20.7%.
Wow.
In 2016, MPP 81.9%.
Okay.
NDC 17.6%. And a reflective war.
Yeah, it's interesting because also a trend now.
Yeah.
For the NPP, you can see a consistent increase in the votes. Some
maybe a challenge.
Yes.
2012. From 82 to 78.
To 78. On the drop
and at 20, okay, almost appreciate it. 81.
Sure.
0.1.
And at 2020, so no, I'm maintaining 80.69.
Exactly.
And you can see an appreciable growth.
Yeah.
For the NDC, I on and off. Into a Kosro Kakra na aba from Kakra. And even in 2020, it was 18.28% for the NDC.
Okay.
But one thing is clear, say Kumewu a stronghold of the NPP. In this by-elections, I will share election watchers. Omunyina kase it's likely to follow the same trend. But of course, there are dynamics in by-elections, no, different. You know, by-election because the force of the entire national party in the constituency. In the even party or opposition, you don't underrate them. Because for the NDC, really, what they would want to achieve in this by-election will be to close the gap. I don't think...
Appreciate in terms of figures.
Yes, I don't think for even the fanatical follower of the NDC even thinks that they can win this election.
But the member of parliament for the NDC, Yera Mankwa,
yes.
Otie Nekasana,
yes.
Also watch this space. Try.
No, but you have to whip up.
We are coming.
You have to whip up interest in your base. I think for the NDC, a victory would be say Omo close gap. No, it will be a huge psychological boost for them going into the elections next year. But mind you, say, by-election way some kind of a mid-term election to gauge the expectations of Ghanaians and the strength of the political parties. Of course. It would have been a good referendum for the next elections and a swing constituency. But for a stronghold constituency, say, you know, the NDC's strength and the victory for them would be so much to me maximize the vote in 2020. No much to me appreciate here. It will be a huge psychological boost. For in the Osha Enra, when John Mahama came here, and as for the past 3 days, party big weeks in Aban, Obia air as much as possible. So what follow by elections in our country, the one I recall, Amenfi West, Asankregwa. You remember? The amount Honorable Afol about Parliament. You know? The NPP said, it was a victory for them in a way, because we to be a close gap in that by-election. Well, you would see, say, in that by-election, and also to say, in the spur of a moment, you know, asphalt all over Sankregwa, baby, no more asphalt. You know, in the NPP campaigns, and by election and Kamuma Menya, and you realize that the same thing the NDC for the
same. Joseph Yamin, regional chairman NDC, Pablo.
It's a feature of by elections. Because by election, the force of the two parties now echo down into the constituency. But it tells you, say abino umwade bone nsheda enkoya. You are a bit shaky.
But it's not surprising, say the entire force
yes.
Mean your train your door.
The same thing happened in Asankregwa. At the time, now NDC in our power. The force of the party went to the constituency. Even the MPP are no more opposition at the time. All the big groups in the MPP echo at the time. For a by-election, you don't take chances. Because of its psychological effect, you don't take chances. Because it carries over into the main elections. It is all a party. Every vote counts in a by-election. And I'm not surprised say in this constituency. Because mind you, say Oman, say and so the votes in now what the kind of ball presidential more.
Okay, so if you look at the parliamentary, just the 2020,
sure.
We have the late Philip Bassoa, 14,960.
Sure.
Representing 51.11%.
Yes.
Philip Bassoa, late, 14,960, representing 51.11%. Dua Kweku, independent, 11,698, representing 39.96%. Bernard Opoku Mafu, NDC, 2,439, representing 8.33%. Nana Mwako Gum, 174.59.
Okay.
Anna,
you can see clearly, say, Nipa etwaba in the constituency, in the 14,000, 11,000, 2,000, you know.
Yeah.
NDC
14, 11,
and a 2,000. Good. Sisiano, if the NDC should get, say, 6,000 votes in this election, do you know what that means?
They've done well.
It will be a big deal. It will be a big deal because in a general election, because mind you, say about by election, there are voter turnout form. Generally for by election, a man form to said your motto general election. What you do as a political party is how do we whip up interest in our base to come out and vote? and you guard against voter apathy. And I think for the two parties, that is the main thing for them in this election. Because also even this election, what it tells you in the 2020 general election, they say for a stronghold of the NPP, 14,000 votes. It's not really good. Bebrena co-independent candidate also 11,000 of the vote. In the end, say independent candidate it's me a pulley that massive vote, and that's why you see say most of the rhetoric from the NPP is how best can we limit the impact and the influence of the independent candidate. And you'd find some shenanigans kakra akoso. There is another independent candidate, the same name, Kwekudua. The EC has come out, Enra, say guy, symbol. The second independent candidate symbol, also symbol but EC say a violate electoral rules. I'm not changing the symbol. I'm a mama aso. It is symbol is aso. But Kente no sufra. And the independent candidate one in sufra Kente. It was certain way a bit me creating in the minds of voters. Enti so say every party is doing everything possible to make sure say independent candidate be have me. How do I limit the impact? Say the be and mind you also say who the new candidate nearby and also change the dynamics. Two leading parties, NPP the new candidate, NDC so the new candidate na eba a change the dynamics going into this election. Into man, it's an interesting constituency, interesting dynamics. We would see how this would go. But of course, Unimun so say because it's an MPP stronghold, once they've changed their candidate, who is that candidate? Or you'll be a bit well known in the constituency. He was close to Honorable Baswa. I'm also told, the NDC candidates are quite resourceful. You understand? And it's a resourceful candidate in a stronghold of your opponents now, and also a way play in this.
Maybe the other had kind of resourcefulness or presence.
Yeah.
But the dynamics of 2020 change kakra.
Change.
If we say Sabreno, they no core content chrono or you new free MPP Amanyuko.
Sure.
Onya nipa binimo one MPP Amanyuko.
Because at the time that confusion was
exactly. Where your concerns back also a court to call ye there. Omope papa titire MPP Amanyuko no. Court to 7 more. Enti over here. Nipa do na Sabreno no MPP.
Oh yeah, because you get 11,000 votes as an independent candidate.
Anna Sabreno so no. Utie mu ye na where the political calculations na enipa binim kura na no modom NDC ne so kwa no
sure
Enti say onya hoden sonko with the hope say onu bet ba can before was so.
And I'm also told say Oman after say independent candidate ni lusu ye no Nioma or start say na oyama constituency no way because again na our the idea say 2024 obesan aba and no the idea say so oba back in 2024 he would by that time now have patched up the differences with the NPP and he would have joined the NPP as their candidate. Mind you, say, in preparing for this by-election, MPP for corner, say Sankebeya, because of my settle on differences, Nibi Biananka, Omra, Emma contested primaries, no, or momo condition, and this is something he said on record. And we could see, say, or momo condition, say, so Bessia Babaka, on pair internal party primaries, be and government as the sole candidate.
So you're bigger than the party.
Party he
cannot be bigger.
And yes, then he will still go as an independent candidate. But when him so say, man, so share records now. Anytime an independent candidate is coming back, second time, we are not a performance, a dwindle.
Okay.
In the first time, Oba say, the force will be ready in him. By the second time, I was saying back as an independent candidate. Na party na free mono. Ebi my party up differences until they would come as a full united force.
Acknowledge say a hard-working national youth organizer, but the campaign coordinator Matia.
National Youth Organizer
TV.
Oh, you brutal.
Also, me your mind in the Kwabna Sanchez so free. A wow him there, I'm saying, special prosecutor.
But
Wakuagaza. There's a Muniana, but you say, wait a minute, tracker, my man was a Babako services, a brief stream. Because you know, a Queen man as a more de, but Okunye pa, Darcy P. In fact, he's been here. For all these while, ana owurewura also no on pe fanfare
yeah
ono de dey say ase ono we twem kwase bibi eno oye woni be ba so the 6 adan on 9 na obebo chi na futuru nkwa na worum enti yabetemu
and constituency nso ye relatively youthful.
Yeah.
And don't any specific to Kumewu.
Yeah.
It's a Ghana thing.
Yeah.
And for every election, the youth, and you realize that ono wahano ne colleague on the other side has also been here.
Yes.
In the Omunyina no air, said they
was interested. Omushia wo taxi rank bi na me omunyina edin komo.
Yeah.
Na omudidi omun komo wiye na okache ne say unim abawe ye be too much crowd no business na ata munyina mo ha ana na munyina from Mampeyi to the last person Jubilee House biawa it was so interesting ye record share member of parliament hopeful NDC otie and I say hey maza na una cause us who the bibi da say o bibi besi no that's already in the calculations on the nam say o say the friend is your to boa na the Nigeria so no kwa nim ma mo akwa ba president Mebunu president NDC bibi eboko wa ba ye bi wa ha o when this we eboko there wa be do search Kumewu bibia na me kwaso
nyame adom bibia
wa wura bibia
bibia si ewura bibia yewura
nkomo ne kama
and dodo na ni me ma me echi ni krom ha
oh really
nti I be krom na masaba
oh I see
because you know we create baba
oh we dey miss me die ni and say me dey me nua na di hine prekope
okay
ti miss me die ni pa
okay
ti o dey nyina hye yi we dey abafi ti wo so obi said ni be kire fie fo say woni abre o
Ghana ena ye ni abre sabi o hwe amambu a ekoso e wo man ni ma me dem gidi say Ghana de hye yina e hwe say Kumewu man ebebo akufo ado ne MPP aban ne kokko na o masesa enema ekoso say ye to aba no ochina na insakraye ba many that so ya de ba kope amambu na ekoso no it will be a statement Ghana for the Kumewu man be ya catch akufo ado say why would you mumpo no ye bo so amambu na ubu no enkoyie nti se sansa no meye oma de bia me bompa ise saban bi ohono ma obeye ne me yi na hoto aboma animu meye oma ye bompa ise aban ni faili se ube winning elections are enye the performance of the government your policies are the me gidi say policies are His Excellency John Mahama Beba in 2024 no solid and a sign resonate with the people of this country but me pai bone say ochina bibi kesi BBC na ebe poso MPP amanyoku no man uze Ghana for bonjo amanbo ne so if ochina ye ko endorse MPP amanyoku ni bi ma Kumewu a na ye endorse corruption ketase project bad governance any niema ekoso enye yina and ochina Kumewu man ebe endorse if they end up returning the NPP back to power. Let's just say the cost of my no omope. The other issues are a sign a hammy. I am ya any choir MPP for first air campaign. You know you be social media and move 2 caps China and Toma. We cannot degrade politics to that level. And I said we Kumewu and you crooked now what the obey campaign now votes now reduce it to a mock up you know a attempt Emma Kroma for no a attempt my movie no more sabe who for need the MIA what reducing governance to that level one ma yeah do ye now jini say ohiana aka eni no o de 2 caps Gary 1 cap every year you better about it is a wake up call to the people of Kumewu it's we Ghana this year that's all thing crime baby na Ghana baby na wo hwe ewo bedwem na wo busuafo Kumewu a from na to omofo na catch omo say it is not business as usual and yet there bia and am dem MPP ni asanteman the edija ayo tumfo akonya and MPP be to asanteman it is and am dem asanteni mi MPP ni no me asanteni mi MPP ni mi NDC ni ye be same na de ahoto ene eniema pa ebeboa mabunu enra ye do police for more than 1,000 ababegu Kumewu usi adam para bizan say 1,000 aba no ba kumpo ewo mo Kumewu ni ana That should tell you the level of unemployment. But
what does that got to do with it?
And I say,
are you saying that there is no Kumewu in the Ghana police?
And I say, 1,009, over 1,000. Me say, over 1,000 young policemen and women there.
There's no single one from
there is not
but
a single one.
Is that what you're saying? For a fact?
But you've not checked.
You've gone on record.
That should tell you the level of. I said in Namkrum. Police for ya be ya opposite there. Baby, I could be Ambranti Agada. One damn crew ya. One cherry baby, I'm a qua. When any productivity, I cost. Every young person you find around and you're jobless. And now baby, and you're creative. You know why? Because for the last 4, 8, 6 years, now Basso won't find any people are buying anymore. It is almost a baby crana. They don't even consider Kumewu. Na Kente Sanka constituency at Twabama MPP and you buy elections Sanka. You buy Kumewu Kwan. You don't take the people for granted like.
But yes, sir. Now come out be dinner no pay 1 tea. Or say, and ya one. Say by election beso na amanyo kufo no de mirika bekwa akosiesie kuro no vise wo hwe ya bakosem wo amanyo sima bebia by election asibia na aban wo so no obo no homoden abi se ade bi atosi wo no na hoodin mu ne ohare so no obetimi ede aba osite a benefit amunya out of Amenfi West
yeah,
Asenkregwa that short period no skirmishes are both political parties no it happens. Now, Ebia, Nkomono say, how for how continue? That's it. But say, we no benefit at this time there. Road Minister Beka Chiro say, acquire da higher and Joshua Buyi. Nan krata so ya ye da hoda da. It where the and then abeshia keke. Which I find it somehow difficult. Semaje ni nyina tumsa. Ebia na yampa. Baby so away there. Minister, we don't want more with them kakra. So I say, but Beko told you all because the by elections here, Asenkregwa, NDC and MPP pay for you na copy hoda honum jibre wo kronum ebobon komo ewi akire ire afol afam. Aha kran so de. Nti obi wish was that Kenya swing. Kenya swing and ebe hu statement.
Of course. And get swing conference here.
But Hano, it is obvious. Apart from say Nimnyamfoi, hopefully Beka Chem say, in fact, from day one, Michano Kain, BBC, only the Etiabami would dream me. I obviously there be Munyasa, BBABC, and I'm saying, Minia, now I don't know about Nimdo for Mono. It must know. Yen Tum says, by election, but now about to be Baswa, and Haria. I didn't believe said the 1 month bit maybe a Yemikruma Kwaning in 10 hours. 1 month, less than a month. I didn't believe that.
It was asphalt. And
no, I didn't come on. There's a contract and a 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So it is very worrying.
Their projects, they are careful. We have a bomb price in the MP.
That's what is on social media.
And you see, Kuweu, this is the second time. It's only constituency 2 by elections.
Yeah.
The last one, I'm a president.
Yeah.
As
in time, Abaswa Ebano.
The last by elections, I call one another president.
At the late.
Let's say the last by election. This is the second time I hear by election.
Second by election. Yes. Baswa came through by election.
And I may say, Satan one another president. No, Baswa didn't come through by elections. The one who Baswa unseated never through by elections.
He came through by election.
Yeah.
Okay.
On about through by elections. Okay. President Kufuor Breso. Same skirmishes. The contractors were good quiet. Yeah, 2 other contractors in our core. They didn't go through with it.
And you are saying Joshua would also abandon them?
How do you know people and that in Kontompo, Jomuye in skirmishes. Yeah, 2 yachts now. 80% of the work will stall. The last by elections, they did the same thing. History at the Homaye. Make minimo and Rabbi the Kaime. And when I'm in or your course, we do an Abu oh, wait, you will be paid. And I'm so who be that bay. Was the president go for Breso? By elections, say, see how contractors are, yeah, street lights, yeah, 2 body, yeah, the NPDC, so even the people know that the NPP is deceitful. And that cannot continue. And then I to me so. And that is what we are telling constituents and say, this time around, it's not about MPP, it's not about NDC. It's about to be a development focused. The good news in Pony say, Tom C. I projects in the and I question man.
Your friend is saying Tom C. The nickname, no.
The nickname.
Tom
C.
Just so. Tom C. No, wait.
Question man.
Oh, we are manful. Hey, Tom C. No, Charlie. We are too much. We are too much.
The catch constituency say the mandates are less than 2 years.
Yeah.
Into the year can say Oba Yebeyeno. In 2 years, Obama 1 year, yes, the same.
Main election, almost the same.
Yeah, but not yes, but no 1 year more, most the same. Yeah, Tina Kruba also engine in Guasia. Kume Umai, for the last almost 28 years, we've been consistent with the NPP. And Mguasia kind. Every big developmental project, you credit it to an NDC administration. Moncha and the NPP, Amanyu Kone in the last 8 years under President Kufuor, the last 6 years, yeah, Sebi, Oba Penya who took room for Humanshim we. And there is nothing to show. And I make a trouble say, Omo Dokume Umaya, and Cadre Hospital, yeah. Maybe a NDC jet do ye. Ya abandon it.
Pablo Debbie. Now, why I Ohini efa nipa edi spray yedi kumu yes, and it was very worrying. Say adia kama abaya under John Dramani Mahama. Now abetiosa. So as I said, the 3 cases. Clearly it was worrying. Ohini T koto from a crewman in our support maybe adia went to me see what a man in Timesa. Because I Mebusa health minister said, "Dear Tinama, we are called men." Or see, contractor was overpaid almost 19 million or whatever. But if the contractor was overpaid, me I will catch him, a quite better me first so made me every contractor. Now why the you are overpayment? So any Panadian, it has been a back and forth conversation.
There was no issues of overpayment.
So it's a back and forth.
NPP are buying by. On the catcher and say almost all the contracts that the NDC was working on was overpriced. They set up a committee. What will report to me? Because there was nothing like that.
For the roads.
For the roads, Cocoa roads, almost all projects.
For the roads, all reported.
And then what has happened?
A lot has happened.
What should have happened? Has not happened.
What ought to have happened?
Of course,
not happened.
It's not happened. But the report is there.
That tells you, Sabi, if there was substance, people should be prosecuted if what they are saying is true. But these are projects and they repackage it and make them look like NPP projects. But they are not their projects. And now the hospital
85% complete.
But if after 6 years we are abandoned, and because of the by-elections, who opens the hospital that is 85% complete?
Oh, you can start. Now say
85.
Dominic,
85.
St. Michael's cross 85%. I shall say they all are passed now. Yeah.
But it depends.
When a private man sets up a business,
it is not like
it's not like an idea.
Of course.
85%.
Mayema Tom C.
Tom C. That be yes happen. Obey the idea war about.
No, me na bonidi. The one full name. Full name near Kwesi Amankwa. And the ballot paper. Kwesi Amankwa. Number 2 on the ballot paper. Okay.
When Kwesi Kasa was show when what you could maybe I don't know.
Yeah. What's called Prempeh College. Who we year ben?
Me 93.
1993. Senior Amanfo. Wow. 93, not just an A level, right?
O level.
Yeah. O level. And now we Ace, no way. We
Ace no Amas.
Amas.
Ahmadiyya.
Oh, Ahmadiyya. At the old stadium. Okay. Now we go 2 very good schools.
I don't know who qualified with very Methodist. I said I don't get this guy. I come on, what is very about the school going? Maybe come Methodist Day. Also, go very good to school. The area go very.
In this constituency, we chrome nehin.
Me krompa e Bodmase.
Bodmase. Hona o maami fi. Okay.
Ana me papa nso fi me papa fi e na tete ho no.
Oh wow. And to the 100% Kumewu.
100% video.
Ah.
So onye is
Dwantwa hemi.
Dwantwa hemi. Ewa ha. Waka baby. Oh. So we local 100% local boy.
Wow.
Ah.
Me tentacles na
spread the habit.
Just oka Kumewu enem.
And Tomsi Kumewu. And a Kumewu Tomsi. Wow. That's nice. And me just say what's na ha ache kakra. You know their issues, you understand their problems. What has been that single motivation? And I'm going to decide to say, oh, I'm a member of parliament.
My single motivation, say, me free a business background, unemployment, especially youth, you know.
Okay.
Say, you buy unama, ya na roho. Baby, I'm a team, but must say, ube piano pa, be 9 o'clock, na youth etidame home. And wow, baby 80, and from a fire, and all I see is opportunities.
Yeah.
And as a business person, I thought, say, made the omen na ya project crony. Aha, Kumewu idea here. Ya the senchi baku besi Kumewu ha chrono a beer.
Senchi, you mean a good hotel
resort?
Yes.
Chrono be a beer. You will near my piwaha.
But I'm from money waiting so conducive for a resort.
I can't say how much I'm in love with the place. In the other, a hard dream say, Ubebana, because of bad governance, you know, Chrono, Atitia Pansamsa, and Nehame. And me is okay. Men trying. As a matter of fact, Missy from Bay close to 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Last year, December. Now many youth in the plan to say a homecoming just to start it off with that. Homecoming, yes. Okay. And just to start off Nayem project Chrono, and then we can push the business behind it. In Tianona, I've been on the ground. Many more year and the investors be crab by me most of the waterfall sites and the forest near there. Yeah, plan is
more planning.
We'll try to do something.
For Obi or Kumewu Otio, our sign voter, or person who say Uramankwa footprint in the constituency a day, the track record in the constituency a day, because before they entrust you with that responsibility, you know, also who be aware for the constituency.
I've just been told so or related to Dr. Dufo, is that correct?
Correct. Oyeminia.
Unia.
Jama.
Ah.
Me papa nuane Dr. Dufo.
Awu papa nua and Dr. Dufo papa. Like in Nuan Kasa. Oh, in mobile cousins.
Yes, cousins.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hey.
Yeah, sentiment. What? Oh, okay. Inti Nami Busase. What is that track record of Uramankwa in this constituency? Say Kumewu ni bi mani tuso be so okay we on the debate yen sign MP no so non konko premier brimre.
Say the American say bibia na won nshase.
Okay.
Say be me kotena akwantu ma for some time. Inti me buy say na making last year and you started say e project say you know.
Yes.
Inti ade a me pese me ye no. Akwanya na enyan dru say you bet to showcase say okay, yeah, way, but it's in the process. And bibiano, a free baby, na ko baby.
Sure.
And he says, I'm to okay, we in my year, but they are not pushy for last Christmas. I make us say in anticipation, say we have start to see a beton Kumewu was clear, your homecoming.
Okay.
Now, then the business is and as you know, so I near my way. And happen overnight.
Yeah.
Into everything is in the process. And I said, breach it to say, every boy. Now, after I change BB, anti focus. Now say, I say, okay, you run an election. If we are not the one, that's to us why.
I mean, I think we here introduction because if you relate to for me, say you are from a political family or family near a political family. Yes. I wanted to ask, say, in an MPP stronghold, you know, for somebody like you. Why the NDC?
Me who say and men can for Kumawunkwa, make up for Santamai. Okay, so be a year man yourself say ye prim puntu.
Yes.
Emma ye mine, and ya brabo. Usha Santamai, and even Ghana as a whole, NDC party, a party be a social a year.
Democratic
Party. Eddie Mpuntu Eba. And as a person, I believe in that. Say, Ubeko baby, Uka, Ubonse emphasis will be a new one eba, but a ba. For a community nearly. Into another mame a dome from London and
now London UK branch
into me buying and so na me wechra mwanka kranka cry the boy but a drew state say me na me who say party no wo future e wa Ashanti region na ye push ya ye mo be a sorry a bit more attractive to other people are almost so a party no omudo party na omubeba omabedom enti eno na mame say mame nyimenim na yen start ni push party ni project ni.
The last election 2020 elections no NDC candidate ninya a little over 2,000 votes going into this election or target pie saying
no my target is 16,000
votes in this by-election. 16,000. 16,000 based on day?
Based send Panoha. And we'll go to them and we'll send a message to them. And I know say a true be
and no no. Now your bishops are not that I take on with them. And then number 6, I can say the symbol is similar to the number 5, Into Godson or say once it's okay, normally buy a horse. Yeah, into buy some city. I deputy chair operation to also engaging or swamping. But we are in regulation 14 of the CI 127 and my commission mandate to change. The one commission share and the commission decided say so no one wants to sign your power and the best and and this is how the current notice of came about into anything.
Yeah, but the other thing is per the electoral laws, before an election, how many days there was a statement of poll ever out? There are no specific timelines.
The law no cannot go. I'm sure dates to be information. But normally, the process now is going to and also delay because we see withdraw, we see change, we see and no delay. But about last week.
Okay, inti Sisiano, mu change the second kwekudri and logo no from a bed to a hole. Ononswa raise protest say on tiase ana.
The thing is the man here tomorrow. And the most important thing is he was engaged at the district, regional and national level was one print. So that you can then come out with your own symbol. Acceptable to all of us. In the cannot own print there, then we apply the law.
One other point is the NDC candidates say when the decision was taken, say CPP and LPG are off. India was a candidate a move a step up. In the NPP, who was number 3, Eba number 1. And now no NDC, I know number 4, Eba number 2. Or say that thing was not communicated to him. Ain't he?
And because I didn't notice or poll no. So unless he says well, I don't when who's I don't change in the symbol no. Or changing that picture no. So because I drafting by the drafting bro. So he got the draft. And in the market in changing Natalia no. So when drafting by now the 2 and we change Natalia no. Unless workers well.
Honorable, or say a statement of poll no.
As I make it was way before this issue.
Okay.
About a week before this issue. Notice of poll never any day. Not such changes in Yako. So my concern was time Nipano a drop out.
Yes.
A dear change, Anopa, Nima who say MPP candidate, I and the posters are order number 1. That is where I'm questioning.
So
how
saying that
then we have information, is or my drop out, ye candidates. Me part me busa ye election director also want to into Anopa me sending message at the end and also on one and I'm me sending no poster mania say MPP call number 1. Into that is what I'm questioning. Notice of poll in there. Yes, he's right. Almost send the buy. Nasa changes in Abadada. Oh, last week or 2 weeks ago. They weren't very sure about the time. But any perform. Yeah, and also no, and no issue. No to say. I'll run it for about a week or 2. Into whatever the impression is already.
Okay. In the time I won second notice of poll, now anomani ebien na also.
And yes, so candidates in year 4.
Now we have 4.
And I make us me picture cry also na. Enye sharp.
Into
send picture and almost which is fine.
Dr. Strebo Kweku, I think that's where the issue really is. Into at that time anomani ebien, why did it take so long?
Issue. The thing is the commission can develop the notice of poll kwa Badwam Badwam. But the person is transparent and one you say, look at the arrangement now. Notice of poll nature was say, sign a ballot paper today. And the year draft made a moment in our market.
Okay.
At that time, no, the end is can be no complain about say when you change the picture, man.
Yes.
One cap issue about position.
Yes.
Right? That time now, the second notice of poll about 2 or so a week ago, no. He only saw said, opposition changing the picture, man. One asking any question about notice. The events,
the position,
the position, you know.
Yeah.
But if you know, say a young printing notice of poll, no be withdraw. It's only when we have there have been instances when we printing notice of poll. They've stopped printing notice of poll by approval and answer why a ballot paper. So there have been instances we printing notice of poll, no, all right. By the time we printing ballot paper, no, not you withdraw about the ballot paper would differ because at the time now print ballot paper, no. Now, Obi will drop. It will differ. And now, say because you disqualify Obi. Now, maybe I notice upon I reflect the disqualification. No. Now, they might be legally whatever. But now, just said, but what's happening about the ballot will differ from the notice of poll. It for now, no, ask a test, no. The notice of poll, no man, no. A buyer, no. Now, commission taking final decision on the two independent candidates by position the final at the one they go for now done there and don't mean you put in committee on. The one they say they are not contesting, you can't do anything about it.
Okay, the decision on two.
The final notice to put up last week, early last week, or last week, and no reflecting PPR, nobody has complained.
Into the final notice of poll, now my change in the symbol.
I don't they're participating, or once you are, we should see it. The notice of poll be out officially. The EK now behind the scene, I negotiate discussions now. But the final one a year gets said about my women mouth.
The final decision on changing the logo of the other independent candidate, no more taking it away.
Mean kind and by taking and the final notice of poll never. Or no one's also still on just but I can't say that is because a share or more they never cooperated. No, the other parties, you know, or more candidates or more reps by it. Me, I'm for the military that meeting, you know. And I'm catch up and say, we know not in the second independent candidate, new logo, no, one pastor or something. Because I was there, and I'm going for law, no, you do law, and say, law, my power to do it. So we are doing it any day.
But Obi, Electoral Commission, Dr. Sirbo, sometimes almost we invite a lot of Momo, almost district, Hano. Any pan in our machines to do no pictures by no, and a district new for the call national. Is that the case? But suddenly, any quite district, no more monumano. Then if Omuntimintas or Momentem, Omunisa and Comonimasa, and Omano, name free, copies. The thing is, I engage, you know, because the only person the issue is the first candidate in the on the bar first, in 2021, and I can say second candidate, you know, also was a son.
Okay.
So the district cannot change it. The region changes about answer. Because when all changes acquire, it should be stop winning more. You can't answer. It was on they engaged him. Yes, man can once more. He was engaged and was once a son. As I'm not saying, but before take was once a son. And the way I put out now, because it's another somebody want to be young. The way the answer call attention to them, for say the Macan, Papa once a son into the commission to take a decision. We are all working for the commission.
The first statement of poll, no. Why did it come out?
A draft. Any first notice of poll. A draft.
Okay.
A draft. You need to
leaky
about here, The draft, and no official notice of poll.
Okay, and what was making rounds was a leaked draft,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. No, independent candidate now on one thing, and then you leak a draft, and from approved one. No, and it was not approved.
Very well. And Sisiano, Ahobuane is saying for China Adoma.
Me Adom Bibia Bedru or ballot to Bibia, what say. And the Benjamin Bedru last Friday. It is here I said, I am watching Bibia Kama. The American so Obia Yabutre. Vote in there, and Yemi Siboku can be decided to one to be winning. It is the voters. Indeed, I am calling any voters in Kakasa.
Dr. Sebo, Dr. Sebo, Mr. Electoral Commission for more ya pesa kasa and say vote in the Yamu number will be a winning. Bamu major in Timpamcho, Sa Casano. It doesn't really encourage. And in Yafa Electoral Commission for say. The year pepe yono mo vena mo nyana fani na anyo mo ntum ansana yetimia kasa about to the emu da ofan entika me next follow up question is that sankrata na abedu no parties nyina omo jim no omo ya aware sa abedu na ewa ha obi agidi se bibia
obi seal ebo ballot box
bibia kama
no aka no because omo ko fo say you no yan print you. Okay. The agency now our printing house, you know me, Bandias, I know because the agent should have the serial numbers of the ballot or no. You know me, and the serial, and the party for BR agent can be no rep for printing house, no. It wouldn't be either been on the hour way.
Okay. How many polling stations and yes, set up for her?
Kumawu was 75 polling stations.
75.
Yes.
Wow. That's quite a number. And I believe, sir.
Oh, it's a 75. You got 300. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
But still,
yeah,
75.
It's still big. And not just say all the electoral rules I apply for general elections no would apply in this one too, right?
But you will see general election to the same law now. See 127.
And I apply with her. Very well. Very well. Doc, my nasi bibi actually adwene be san so about hobio. Why?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, papa. Okay, and the doctor's rebo kwaku ena moten and kan nyame adoma ewie ekosi saying dwumedie no will be live from Komewuha and ye be science in nedin komo na afia share the latest development ebeba ewie 2 p.m. pepepe ye the ekosi saying ebebram ntia ya na ma share nso. George, having listened to him, at least we clarify some of the issues and now
there is no clarification. Mami can be being sure. The posturing of the Electoral Commission, the arrogance they exhibit, and is a danger to our democracy.
The Electoral Commission.
I didn't say
not this man. Okay,
I didn't say Dr. Very well. Say their posturing and the arrogance are exhibiting. It's a danger to our democracy. Ubisa the 2 questions. Odilidale drafts. Per the CI 127, and then the regulations not kind. There is no way that draft should have even gone out with the 2 logos on.
Or say it leaked?
No. You see, it could not have even been a draft in the first place. Because a buyer now straight away, you cannot have 2 logos and the same people bearing the same symbols. Now I'm an acquired. So the EC should not have even entertained it unless that will be what mischief be away. And that is how comes there. I don't say more sample. I say there are no days. That can also not be correct. You know why? If elections is tomorrow, and I'll notice of polling, but how do I know I'm a candidate?
Yeah, unless you have a counter provision in the law, just a specific time. Then we have to look at the law. Okay, George.
It may not be written in black and white,
of course.
But there are conventions.
Yeah.
Over the years, what has been the best practice? So, make elections. Now, China, 23rd year, then I'm who notice of poll. How do I know I'm a candidate? The notice of poll should have been out at least 2 weeks.
For anybody to now, my main community, CJ, or make said, we are well, Kurumi. Now, also, Ninkomoti CJ. Sir, oh, Timinka, baby, Aujina Biano, If you know, try quickly say the Kumu mountain society and they say the Nipa and Adishia also no or a couple on Bape. Ebaba ka betra e die nkomo ye ko
quarters sene awa woni no de ne ekoso ewo Kumawu constituency de somo by election ekoso da me adoma ochina ma yen kan kire wo se ye wo 75 polling stations na ye beto aba na nyame adoma ochina 75 polling stations na 25 electoral areas enti sana mfoni no etie isane ye share mo no se edun komo no ye di refiefiem ene amanfo shops na fe ye bisa sane ya niema hanti ye chance ye free hand na fe menua bay mani insane de mene no entwetwe nkomo ante Adom TV so ne ma chen
ye nua
but your friend saying
a friend Vida
anti Vida okay o shop ni on
I'm shop
okay ye beto aba na me Adom a wo chena mo a mu free Kumawu krom ha etimo saying
oh me there about one there enka me there me support Kwakudua if you MPP for 80 me
Kwakudua no mu there hom ye mienu independent ni contest 2020
me pa chan if you say MPP me fan say 7 years ni omunya hwe ma oman kan ne say MP ni wu ya enka kro yi de komunya hwe ma ye MP wu ye enti uko Facebook ankrofo ye MP nwu ye MP nwu uko Facebook a social media sa na nkrofo de go ye MP nwu no mo meye kro ni ye mu cha mo 3 cups konko miensa gari 2 cups no masa ma enti
ehefo na eche
NPP for no duma omudi wo krom ha no enti we ye de yaman we ye de yaman enti media nka me seminuanom se omontuma Kwakudua wono na waye na adwene se obeye kroni yie na MPP for ne de 7 good years e de no mo ye se nka nye MP na wu ya koma ma ye hwe
enim ha kwan nyina de mananse ya
nanu ya MP ni wu ya no mo beye hwe se Mahama si ye hospital si was 6 years or 7 years nanu ya no maye o madwene se omo aba ho a wo mo eye bibi enti o mai ensuo kra ba krom ha sei no NDC for na di nsuo ba ekrom a me ntiase o mai ye hia independent onu na be boa obe story agina na MPP for ne de me need it on betimi aye hwe amaye
okay anti Vida me dance wo fan patro bra oh yeah ho anti bra na me no nkasa your friend saying
from Docas
anti Docas onso can be it is saying aba ba beto nyame adoma wo chena anapa na metie Professor Solomon Basua a oye honorable Philip Basua ni nua na ode ayawde na kasa se even though baby ani nua no wo bia ne beje se ye akwan wa ha no osusu se saa akwan ye ye ne nei se ye ne ntemo a anka ne nua no anka bia anka wanwu one ne ya adwene saa
mene ne ya adwene e chese ekwan da wonye nsuo to a ekwan ko kuma gidi pampanyufo okrem so eye ba na nipa ba krem so kumonie ekrom ya kachi kura ya kachi mpuntu juma bie no memu an mawe ne na hosa kwa ni na hosa kwa ahoho no ba munya juma ye de ya tikruma na juma bie ne juma baso a fir baso da ma ahoho na juma oye no krom o de ma ahoho uye kumo na kwa juma ha obisa so firi ha ka so firi kumo wa otua aka ma ma bi so ko minya wa ha biem mpuntu juma oye
juma ben no
ni juma obie ko bie no agogo ama kumo fo bia anya uye kumo ni ma anya juma ni bi wosu kroma wo fru ma sha ne papa ni free ne ma mi free to am nyamputu juma bia ma yokuma ha kuma ya kachi pa ya kachi esika force wo krem ti ese ka kroma ya gidin
enti akwan a ya nyina nya de betimi asesa bribia abadu
en sa kire se papa no wie no mo ni mfidie besisi aso mbeye ekwan no ebetimi asa yie no ka ye wie a omo me ye biem evisa stakra onu sa no mo ye ese no mo kwan tutu ayi wuye papa yi
Sir John
en sakra onu mo so mo ye kwan se mo ye Sir John ye wie ekwan ma anya biem nti sa na ha so betimi abasa.
Okay. Madam Ofa can be. Se me ko man can be. Ofa ba cho din.
Ke frame ya mention.
Ofa ya. Can be.
Mu dem programa ba timenti ha. Ba timre tintini nyina me dem hu se won wa bibia wa hase. Ebi ne na me ofa se wo kai se mama pension hospital ka se ye je wo ya yitu na ba ya na se na ba gu ya we no ba mfie ni na kura ba kuro ma be 2 times abehye boye beye epim sa amre a wonye ene kwa ya hu se won gusi tada da kwa nya ya obie mpe ho asemwa papa ito fo mu abaso to fo mu ne nam se won hu se by election be banti omde America ya won be wi minim ye se wonum ye bibie to ba wi a so on be mi o so won mi o no an on be jaye go we kura nya ne papa mbi no waye ni enye papa ti ha de nema ebre ho no mu aya ye ho kire wa pa ya MPP betna so anase onum be di abai anase bre bi on take over ukruma se yi hunu ade papa bi on waye ni kruma ene mi so minim no
enti se ene o chena nyame ya adom na wo to aba o beto akọ hin
o meto ma independence ni no fi se wono de onye hwe no oboa nema nkitin bebre wa hankurase no wonwo hia toilet ni ade wasisi bia ma wonum na afi nkura no kura since 2020 nkura no time BC time no ko enso ha wotimi ha ka ma school fo no mom de ko examination center because first no na wonum fa fo bi duru kura no abre no obi ko enso ha wasa abre de na wontiri mo ko tworo we nyina wo bae no waye ni nyina ma wonum ya picture bi kura ba madansi nema waye mo ko hwa mbu na makankan ni mi so minim no
okay Auntie Bray, bra. Okay. Enti yen kwani say na fe yene omanfo na omo ha no bi twetwe enkomo ye wo kumawu ye nkomo no afa ye di rewre fiefiem na fe age omanfo no adwenkyere ne omo dwene fa ochena abato na ye ba abeto no menu abai o ha memmen na fe mene no twetwe nkomo suti bra we ni e dia ni a
independent man nema independent man why ni kruman mo mo he trata ya ye nkrofo school park ene esreso toilet facility bomi toilet akrochire toilet ene 3 years and counting free transport to sa nina me kan ni nyina no and we see construction of apebiachire bridge Anglican school mo no bridge ne woni na ye enti independent ne yenya onya mgaye kura no mo hwe ne oye
okay ye bedo ase so ti bia me na me no nkasa ofa bra be kasa ho Adom TV so ne efro sen
e pa cho ye frɛ me Kofiadu me pa cho ha
ochina abato no ko ne sen
yo abato ne be ko yie pa e be ko yie anse ye free to aba ache e free 82 ene ato aba ukrom ha enim se abato so de to a impuntu 20 ne to aba ye nto aba hunu a kwase wasora ahomache bi a 2 no akodi lie na wakoto aba abra ye nyampuntu eje etimi hu se youth na e wokrom ha na yese te sanema e fi se bia kan sia mamu a enkoyie enti na ema wona bukwa kudu aba ye youth wokrom na ema ne begina so wonyina for independence ne empre kro impuntu enti se mu hu se dede ne niema ye ne krom ha ya ye nta obi a ye nyina ye kroma ba ye bese ema MPP hu se yes sanema wokrom ha enti na hu se ene ani abre pa ase no amoba hu se kampia ne ya anwumre sam ba kan be hu se ani abre ye be sesane ma ye sesane ma okroma
okay mo ha ba ko na eye akwan ene ye ba ye hu se akwan no ye guso kama aye ne yi etemo sen
katachie efrimre sentin ene de pre akwan wa ha sam na ye DC a wonya ne ba bi ko nyame fa ne kransie yi onu na di animu a se ko be pre am ye nya kwai ya kumu ye kwai ye nye enti yenti mu se onipa ni wu ye ne ye be gina o se ba be ye kumu akwai akwai ye sope omukoso akakra no makoso akakra no ekwai de hu ye nke di frigus ayidwabe na omo ye si ye na koma to so be si wura so na ka ade wo ha bia mo ye se mo ye ni sope krokura na wa nyina omko akakra no makwa akakra ndi efi sabande ye to na se ye to no wrong place a ombese samfidie ni nyina ko mo nya kwa no je se sesa nema na mputu dwuma na se bakroma na eto aso ne bakroma
madam ase enti yemfa ahade no ensi ye besa so aba wo hobio na fe nkoma ekoso wo kuma wo nyina no ya de abra high election headquarters meeting the chief Jerry Forson with me from CJ
well minya chief Jerry Forson CJ nano da na odi wa woda okwa tifi edabi tifi mantem ana ko ye dwumedie sonko o ya mishra wasa ba me krum ana ne so pese o je dwuma ne nyina aye wa ho me krum no o nkwa himfie kra nkochi aberema na kiki ko jina na ba kiki no gbo uro mo kiki uro kro bi mu na so wa mu se kro ura o ko yira na sa asem to a wona bo zampa to aba de hye me o ha na gidi me de achew ewiem ho de Se me jiwa tum so obafro Sahara say wo de enwan ne mponchi bi ba. Na ba me ka wole Kumasi ne eye nkran ba bia mo hwe bia Central ne Western, Eastern ne Western North na say ene de ya bedu eye sechere Kumewu ana yedi ejuma ewa anim say by elections nti ana your election headquarters ya beka enuan mo free eye Inshira, Adom, Love, Joy, Asempa, Badwam ana mecheza Adom TV yede say djumedi we bro me this why crowd ya kasa pie chance no nsentemo yegusu di nkomo I no kwa kopim se no ndu bebo ne ahome be don hwere be miensa ne asade ekosi sen djumedi no inua obi from 2 to 6:30 yede be bro e kwanso nkusokra enti mo hye no so enne ye wo ha echina so ye wo ha ni nyina ne say election headquarters yede by elections won komo ni nyina na ebe wi echina no yede bibia e bro say de nkomo asunsuan on yedi ye ne eye NDC mrashebe dwani hopeful era amankwa edi nkomo ono so na dwenche dia tutudwa na afei NDC eye National Youth Organizer era Pablo sana duduana a friend lawyer ni mapa ono so ha ye ka say de ni nua so owo eye MPP ono so youth president na no da kwa na post photo nsa friend na no sisi bi eno adam hu se na bi nso post asoja fo atade ni bi ase de no na ehye minim se mabru no obakase designer said it
omahini
o ka se Pablo so o ko say
jay bi na NDC omo election and I know St. George
ana make us
say oko Ukraine
e do ni asema be sim sir
youth commander the commander there and you have to
let me show money soldier for na post for kasa sir edu sa time dia me Pablo de me ba gidi mi chese me ni
a police phone na soldier phone mo tiati
but is there any law that prohibits untumi
actually no
camouflage
there is no law
exactly.
But say again
semblance
there is no convention there is no convention unim say ye the distinction between ordinary camel and our the flags of the countries now
sure.
A fly water
that's true
so so if I'm wearing any camel now
NDC
and I say a polo
and I say before but if I wear
Makoto true religion my guy Makoto true religion
everywhere in the world people wear them and there are no issues I didn't think it cannot be. No, there is no culture. So we must break it. So we must break it. There is no convention.
But I convention.
Yes. I feel that designer shops. And I say, so me say, now Ghana, government of Ghana, na bibi coat of arms, Boma. That is the symbol of authority. It is the logo, the emblem, and the symbol of authority. No. That is what, and now Okanye asks now, one that protects the coat of arms, one that protects the flag, even the national anthem. But in the absence of that, now Chimia, charge Bernard Gagobomi or courts.
It's not going to charge anybody about it.
There is no charge.
Military accoutrement charge. Yakwaba just a minute. Pablo Abekawa, Yakwaba is here.
1 week. Honorable Baswa, we are 1 week. And you see, it may have happened in the past, but I don't trust it yet. You're careful, we have started bumpers in the MPA. Because when people are, and I'm pumped to about Chrome. Obibisa Salam, a very intelligent one as of mine is there. At the Intina, na honorable Netias and obstacles, so that's one more. And you heard how he craftily put it. I can tell you for free, sir, it may be true the honorable had lobbied. But, sir, you place it tender because roads like this, the tender is made public or published. Published. Acquire emergency, then it means it is because of the by-elections it's acquired the emergency. Because you see, what is the emergency in constructing town roads in Kumewu? Maybe. No, it is not grounds. There are conditions under which contracts qualify for emergency.
It might not be so
and I may say,
It might be restrictive tendering.
If it was even restrictive tendering, there is a process that must be exhausted.
Absolutely.
It's almost for documentations are etc. Because I can say it on authority. Based on what I know, they say the MPP only came to Kumeu to fix their town roads because of this by-elections. And this is not the first time. Under President Kufuor, when was the by-elections?
If we say, me finish with documents. This is here. If it's a road minister, which me mean niti komono.
Yes.
Emma meti asie den krata mame say. Ekwan we hu hihye e da ho dada da una asem na asem abehia.
Ekwan bia wo hihye da ho dada na. Go bia kwan. E hu hihye da ho dada.
We krata ya sign. Na akase e beba be di djuma. The unfortunate thing is that also the oboama sa kwan we hu hihye be do sam pepe show we no. He's no more.
Okay.
E no na ye ne ya. Say only honey mum ni yesi na chisa e de man ko wako won oni mpanyimfo bi. Eti yan twa no nti etri ba as to how e be hia by election kiki no e ho de onyame anim ni mu owrem.
But you would also know say by election about be ba granted Senate process ne crash ase. Clearly the pace of that process no too slow. By election might have fast tracked. And you have to admit
I can add something. If you want to follow this a little bit well, follow what's happening in Efigasi. What's if you had this Efigasi Asana Kumewu.
Yes.
But you know the contracts were entered on the same day.
The two contracts.
Yes. You can ask Honorable are you free the same day. And or you're supposed to be, I think September.
Give us proof. Give us proof.
Yes.
Give us
or
proof.
you're supposed to be on Facebook.
For proof, my for documents.
Or you're post.
This is a right information bill about the act and a law. Bring us the law for contract. Yes, I am a mayor. Ah, me my mayor chinio. Itu ye mi kromu kwa ya me de. Me my papa. It
where credit is due, it should be given. Oh, where there's blame, let it go.
Then blame your government for abandoning projects.
And even in the midst of crisis, still goes ahead. I think he deserves some credit because
in the midst of all crisis,
Honor Philip Basso Toy, in
the midst of all crisis, when mismanaging country now is in the midst of crisis,
can say, oh,
we for some managing economy,
so maybe Kwabri and a different constituency, but maybe he insisted, said they be machine and a number, and he had been here. He had come here with Philip Baswa to assure Nananom say they be
Philip Baswa to this assembly
but Ejuma Philip Baswa ye bepa be kwano amamo. In fact, some of the Nananom ayekoye also reiterated the fact the minister yes, and the minister has come, but they don't know when. And Yamicha dear, and Biana, Joe Shop, Obi, Nan, and I
made your point.
Maybe free Russell. Pacho. Asama, Minia.
Now, Russell can on my on my Russell Quine.
Sisiako.
And also Joe Shop.
They say,
but I'm going to say you moving on with the conversation. But Salam, how Muye, the governing party, you name what by-elections tend to do psychologically going into a bigger election, which is 2024. For more as the ruling party, how critical is this by-election?
By-election be critical. By-election be critical. And MPP election be funny serious.
Okay.
Yeah, any election kit wa you deploy the full machinery of the party. Every national officer has been here. Every national officer, Abaha. Every regional officer, Abaha. Together with constituency polling station for it shows you say your father are not serious. It's not just because MPP seat. Be a by-election, basically, you did the same force and the and me MPP by-elections, I can't remember the last one I'm uncle. In fact, I also by-election, I'm in Few West, Talensi, which are the very recent ones, they call it. All of it I have participated in. And the full force of the party, full throttle, have been in play. And the same thing, in fact, me was zone, you check constituency into zones. As national youth organizer, me the zone, and other national officers. And every day me come in zone to understand what is going there. Understand every single voter.
Yes.
I understand the numbers. It shows you the detailed work. You see, we have gone beyond elections. Slogan.
Science and data.
Science and data. And you need to understand the numbers. What I say, and that's why I keep telling you. Don't just wait and see how the elections would finish. Then na your NDC for no, na me domat nasi, Pablo, na mama omo
breakdown.
Yes, detailed education. Senior election about to yase winning. We are serious about 2024 now. Somebody my bibi kakra.
Why bibi?
Na must buy bibi because many are the youth into at least omuko from kra my enfa sumbon enfa bono. At least you twing in a bit much say
but do you think say the youth would also determine how these elections go?
The entire population is very youthful. In fact, one thing that has amazed me at the level of Nkwala constituency. Every community, Pia Mako, Nipadudo na Mabam Nkwala. So it's a very, very youthful population. I doubt, say, people who are 65 and above would even get to 10%. In fact, even 5% of the constituency.
Okay. The last election, 2020, the NPP candidate in 14,000 plus.
14,000 plus.
My target is saying for this by-election.
You better 14,000 or so.
More than 14,000 votes.
You better more than 14,000. Oh, in the last election, NDC candidate.
But when the
Emma 2000.
The Emma Busa said the candidate on the ticket of the NDC, Ochana. Or send a target or Manoka said 16,000 votes.
16,000.
Mibusan said the last election, NDC candidate in 2,000 plus. Yes. On a target, I said 16,000.
NDC candidate.
And that's what sorry, now by.
I mean, who know?
Yeah. 439. But see, what's the target is 16.
Different. Burkina Faso and Mali. Because me all kind of, but after
16,000. What
wishes
14,000.
So you're losing the
wishes. They are like horses. It's simple. Everybody can ride.
Or kasakeke.
Even 2,000.
Yeah.
I doubt say obey Mr. 2,000. Look, a typical MPP constituency. Obi. Me say 11,000 now. Independent MPP for the DNIMO. MPP for the DNIM.
And as I say,
I can mention to you MPP executives who were leading and fronting the campaign of the independent of Kokudia. In fact, Kokudia I can say, on MPP, even though in recent times, me picture with John Dramani Mahama and NDC for Pablo Abe Shechre, independent now, who John Mahama, Kokudia na John Mahama, sorting out Maniska say on behalf of MPP for. But Nkosiaga, Nyomuye campaign Emma independent, MPP for, back because candidates are I'm friend in Kambomura. Ernest in Kambomura. Yes, in Kambomura. On Ernest Yao Enim. And look, we went into the 2020 election heavily divided. And I'm sure you know it. Heavily divided the constituency. In fact, now executives be
court to
heavily divided. The entire constituency. But together.
In not just could you 11,000? Is here only
11,000.
When you
meaning your bit me.
Okay.
They are not sure.
You would say 14,000.
They are not sure because in terms of figures, yes, they have a fear.
Maybe we don't have a fear. But the NDC
our target
was quite bold.
We have
that's what I'm saying, 60,000.
We have a bold target that we're going after. We will not go below
14,000.
There's no will go below 14,000.
But you are saying this.
Will not go below 14,000.
You are saying this with the backdrop, say, during by-elections, the voter turnout ever from you.
If we are yes. Right? That is why, look, but I met Marshall Boss say 80% turnout
will come tomorrow.
At 80% turnout of the total constituency will not go less than 25,000.
Oh. Wow. Pablo, that should send shivers down
before Pablo Bebano. Yen tu mekane yen kona CJ.
Yen ko CJ ho.
Akone na mahimfie.
Okay.
Bia onya nana ne di nkoma.
Okay.
Yen hwe de CJ so kai. CJ baby ogina bia no. Som na wo me krom.
Koso ewo Kumewu constituency ya de Sumo Adom TV Adom 106.3 FM Asempa 94.7 FM and Inshira 104.5 FM esine ya kopem ochina aibeto abane de election headquarters ne ebekoso bia no ya de Sumo sane edi kan bo amane anapa no ya de nkomo no edi wurawura fiafiem ene shops ahoduom enti kwan amegina so yutum se kwan ayagusu kama ina ne tese kwan ekwa kopie agogo sa kwan ye nam so ekwa kopie agogo ana ye de sankomo yi ye de ebrewo midin the chief general force ma membo nra ha na fei ma say hardware shop bi wa ha me ni omo ha no me ni omo entwetwe enkomo around already we feel say doje camera ne da enso obo akra opening Adom TV so ni ye mo ache
but
we be aboko de
na me Adom
ye fro say
me patcho ye frem kodopon
kroma ya na ofio
patcho an
ochina
din adodo na so di ni me toga
okay ochira na me ya Adom a ye to aba e wo constituency ha de yi mrahye bedwani answer ne ba beto aba we se ne ma bebre e kosa ye ya kwan ne ade eto sen opani
e kwan ne de omo ye but nye ne papam e kwan a ye kuro tukuru ye nye road no ankasa mfiri yoko e ba omo ye yoko kurum dadi asikurum no ma jamfinfin atum no ma ba onu abafuntum ho mungu so no ma twam abakumaw o ma yetia bebi o munye bebi o ma ye kwan no akosi o mo ukọ dobonso ene bodomase road na o mo ye o manu hospital okra no mende no o ma kwaye besoro de o ma dani asase nani but o ma ngu so o ma gu from bodomase asieye to bodomase station ehono mgusi enti se we obepe vote ewo kumawa ye nye sa de we ye ni nyina bom baako ne ehun se mo wo kumuro no ho adwenpa
na se akwan na asa akwaye supe
ebi se wo ya de na wo se wo yibom aduma de wo ye ne besi pia emu ni tot se we a wo mo ye ni se wo mo kire bibi se wo metimi agya ye ho akọ eble kwan no mo nye ebi se so wo mbe ya enkombe ye ni nyina bom wo mu ni tot mai papa so what mase ebi se ekwan no mo ya no mo ye ni nyina entinka wo ye kumo no di free kumo aseye ene bai wo de ba nanka de atwama kosi hospital ho ne wo se wo ye kuro no but wo ye no duru ange kan asore ndan ho na de ende
because as yemra kakra yemra na fi ye nhwe kwan ni ye ense be bia gina ikura no ugina ha ankoma wo hwe kwan no wo hwa kwa anim ho no ma unse fi hoko ni nyina no yenye na se kwan ne kosi anim ha ya
yes esi anim ha ya ange kan surrender ho entra surrender no surrender no ho anisi enti se ekina ne papa mu dia MPP fo mu gina kono mu gina kono ekina
woman ne he for woman NDC for hanso yenim say independent candidate wa
ha enu tina make us mu gina kono no if the sense say to aba MPP enkwa ne win vote wa ha NDC win vote wa hada NDC nya 5,000 vote wa hada but last 4 years independent candidate ba ha benya 11,000
yeah independent candidate akwakudia nya 11,698
yes obenya asa vote na kire obibi say kumo ehia mpuntuo ene ehia nsa kiraye say MPP ba omuntimi moaye omoba bi omomwaye senye ewura flip ataba so anya memfa ne kransie ye ene one free ma asa ade wenkie hu akwan omabu ni top nkie hu e wokurum ha
ɛna nso ofiri mu nti no ɔmbɛyɛ saa adeɛ wei
wankasa he na woto abakɔ wosi asɛ sɛ woto aba woto
oh misi asɛ sɛ meto aba deɛ MPP na meto ma abakɔ but mehwɛ mu na sɛ MPP ntimi mmoaye efisɛ obi bɛboa wa yɛhwɛ nneɛma NDC back mu ɛba power wɔde black mu ne yɛhwɛ MPP ba power wɔde nneɛma wɔde black mu na NDC yɛ bibi makumu ɛkyɛ NDC ɛyɛ MPP nti sɛ saa na ɛteɛ deɛ wɔse yɛyɛ nsesaeɛ
yɛ nsesaeɛ no de kwan
nsesaeɛ ne yɛyɛ no yɛyɛ akɔ independent candidate afa
Toga mame no ase abrante toga ne no atwetwe enkomo no me nua nso so akwaje aduane a ekura no kwan bia so aduane no obebie so ama ya hwe na fe ya ji nkonya opening fese a fe aduane ni si a na ya hwe ne ewom ya hwe ne ewom ya hwe ne ewom be ma sen
oh yamado
ya na waje chiri no kufu abu ase
no pa ile ye banku bi light we bi ne se be fadite
eno ne breakfast on
breakfast
ya frost
oh me from kabobo
anapa udi banku a ewia be di den
we are there so we say an kire o man mu ti we are there be
so ye na anapa ne preko a
ne dia hyem
okay otra ye to aba e wo Kumawu constituency ha ehin na wo gina masem
oh me there be nyina ba bia me there me madwumi there and this in the people never forget omo then to aba na man powerful oh say omo we there ya so omo so omo nya hwe oh man mu obi aba ono obepere ne ire ne ma de sa yutu ne wo kire nya dwuma ye
obi so beka say abato ye ba so ye nti akwan ye wa ha nyina no ya ye de amamo eno nka hwe
oh akwan ne de omo ye ba omo nwie omo ye ne sope omo ye ja no mo ye ja sa no mo ye kwan no nti nya kwan nti de beto ba na ere amomo oh ye pembutu oh man mu ene sie okumozo adwuma bia ni o man mu ye sori a apete ya no mawia ensan wo apete ya wia ora sie bo yutu no na abo asai
happy birthday Shunko wo de ma Hajia Fauzia Karim nti abna pokue wo ma mesi odasi se waka na bread same eti eto enkomo no so no hira Pablo e wa e be rapo apa no na awia efri no mienu kopem se no nsia bebo apem no ekusi sen all our networks Inshira FM, Adom FM and Adom TV ye de bre okwanstrom kuso nti shene so Philip Osebos Obi ana AD enim e de akọ 2 to 6:30 ye no sha say 6 ye no we 10 ya Timikaus so ye bedwam an extended version CJ e wa ha Philip Osebos so wa ha ana fe me o man ye kwabna sante Pablo mama acknowledge say ye nua be ma controversial